Good afternoon, boys. We are live. Back at it again, baby. We are live. Back at it again, baby. Back at it again. Fob makes a tweet that criticizes you and Dish joins in on it. Oh, I know. Why do you think I got a big old smile on my face? Why you think I got a big old smile on my face, bro? Bro, I don't want to give any spoilies. And Mr. Pokey makes out a video calling out who? Calling out who? Calling out Dreamy? You mean that motherfucker that I warned everybody else about 4 years ago? You remember that? You remember that? I remember all of that. I remember all of that. Oh, man. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is that emote, bro? What the hell? Dude. Now, let me ask you a question. Before we get into all of this. Oh, man. Man, we are gonna have to educate some people today, man. We are gonna have to educate some people today. Dreamy drama first? Oh no. Wait, Dreamy wrote a whole essay? Oh, you know what's great? I have no interest. I have no fucking interest. No interest in seeing anything they have to say. I have zero interest in seeing anything that they have to say. You were still streaming with Canute? Wait, what's it doing? MTash called you out? No, I didn't. And wait, how do I get to the stop stream with Canute? Let's see. He did? Nah, it's lukewarm. Me and MTash been talking with each other all day on DMs. It don't matter to me. It doesn't matter what MTash says or doesn't say. I'll always love that guy, even if he hates me. So he could say that I'm a fucking racist and I'd forgive him. Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck he said, but to be honest, it is what it is. I don't care. You taking secret pics of him? Oh yeah, 100%. People really called that a call out? People tripping? Oh no, absolutely. Sorta, I guess. He really just misunderstood. Oh, that's okay. Oh, bald man, Fob Master streaming, get into a call with him, please talk like adults. Oh, well, no. No, I don't do that. I'm good. Because you know what's going to happen? Somebody going to cry. Right? Somebody going to cry. Okay? No, I'm good. You know what I'll do? I'll make a video. Ziox is live yapping shit about you. Oh, yeah. I believe it. And you know what's great? I knew all this shit was going to happen. And it's like little pieces just fell into place. It was so obvious that all of this shit was going to happen. I told you, I was just waiting. And let me tell you how I knew. You want to know what I bought today? You see this thing on my neck? You know what this is? You know what this is? This is a troll charm. This right here, this is a troll charm. This is to ward off trolls. See, what they don't get is I got defense of that shit now, bro. It don't bother me none. I drove home with a smile all day. All day. I'm excited. Ziox is reacting live to M- by you. You know what's crazy? All of these people saying they don't like drama, huh? And yet they're eating it up, huh? They're eating it up. They say, oh, I don't like drama. Watches it live on stream. Says this. Does that. Oh, does that not sound familiar? But I thought you said you don't like drama. Imagine that. Imagine that. Fob says he's down to call. Oh, no, because he took to Twitter. He could have DM'd me. Oh, no. We're past that point, man. Because now I'm going to have to educate him. I'm going to have to educate him, and I'm going to have to monetize that. Because he could have, you know what's great? We DM'd the other day. I invited him on my podcast. You know, we don't get to do this. He puts out this tweet, and then I have to just get into a call and be cordial. You know, no. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. Yeah, didn't talk face to face. He could have DM'd me and said, hey man, don't necessarily agree with what you're doing. Don't necessarily agree. You know, it don't work like that. It really don't. Because now we're going to have to make a video. We're going to have to go in, get in a call with them and talk like adults. Nope. Not doing that. I got no interest. Okay, listen, man. I've been trying to be cordial with Fob for a long time. But bro takes too many pot shots at me. I've invited him to do podcast after podcast with me. Never says no. We don't get to call now. Okay? We don't get to call now. That's not how it works. Not here. I tried, man. I really did. I really did. But dude, I already went to the gym today. Got a stream out of the way. I went to go hang out with Asmund and Emmy. Went great. Got some great shit coming. We're going to talk. Okay? We're going to go through this whole little Twitter post. We're going to go through it. We're going to break it down bit by bit. And then we're going to talk about what's going on with Pokey. And we're going to talk about what's going on with Vulcan and Gotcha Smack. And we're going to go on there with Dreamy. Okay? We'll all get it done. And just so you're aware, I'm very aware of how many Genshin CCs are in my chat right now, watching my stream. I get it. And to all you guys, it's good to see you. Hope you enjoy. Don't worry. I hope you guys know I like Fob. And I don't hold anything against him at all. Is what it is. It's okay. It's all right. Don't worry. I get it. Not a big deal. So, what's going on with y'all, boys? Anything cool happen today? How was the state of play? Was the state of play good or no? Was the state of play good? Here's the biggest thing that we're going to educate people on today. Okay? A highly liked Twitter post doesn't mean shit. Weaponizing the Genshin community does not mean shit. And I don't give a fuck how many chatters you got in your chat spamming spamming based like anybody gives a fuck. Don't care, will never care, is what it is. I truly don't give a fuck. Because you can get there and you can farm your hearts, you can farm your follows, and maybe you'll have a big stream or two. But at the end of the day, nobody gives a fuck about a big Twitter post. You know, those things, they used to stress me out. They used to stress me out. But eventually, and also finally, the people who matter know that I'm not the problem anymore. That's the thing. The people that matter know that I'm not the problem anymore. And by the way, you're welcome. You're welcome for the content. I remember I used to go live and I would get like nervous, right? I would get like nervous. I don't give a fuck. You know what we're going to do? We're going to talk about this shit. And then we're going to talk about the Dreamy video. And then we're probably going to play a horror game. And we're going to have a great double stream. And then tomorrow, I'm going to go live again. Bright and early in the morning. We're all chilling. At this point, it gets me happy when people make these posts about me. Because a lot of these people's community, I want absolutely nothing to do with. So the good news is they're doing me a favor by cutting off their audience from me, because I wouldn't want them in here anyways, fucking up my beautiful chat. Why would I want that? I bet other people would be shaking in their boots seeing a Twitter thread like that. I mean, that was some venom. He said some crazy shit. Saying that it's rich coming from me because of OTK and Mizkif, who saved me. Oh, we get to go into that. That's going to feel good. Bro's trying to get personal. He's trying to say that OTK made me. Before that, Genshin Impact made me. Before that, after that, Honkai Star Rail made me. After that, Alune made me. Skylanders Ring of Heroes made me. How you feel about MTAS's new video? Anything MTAS says, I just kind of I'm like, oh, you stop. Because, like, between me and him, there's, like, way too much sexual tension. You know? Like, there's no way that, like, anything MTAS says will ever bother me. And you want to know why? Because I even messaged MTAS saying, yo, you should react to some content and upload it. And then I even said, you're going to love the follow-up. Keep the grind up. Dude, I literally essentially said, yeah, you should make those videos. I truly don't care. Because you can't get me to care. You can't. You know, why would I? You know, now, once again, I'd understand if this was me like 2.5 years ago. But like now, when I go offline, you know what I do? I go to the gym. I hang out with my friends. Cycle continues. It's truly not a big deal. MTS trolling videos are so funny. Oh yeah, no, I 1,000,000% agree. Now, here's the thing, and you guys got to understand. I will always clickbait and farm. I will always clickbait and farm anytime MTash says he's discontent with the game. Every single time. It's way too funny. It's my favorite content. But if there's one thing, and MTash, if you're here, I want you to know this. I will never, ever not have your back. Like, ever. You want to like, because I like and respect that guy too much to not have his back. Me making an actual serious issue video with MTash, something crazy must have fucking happened. But like, I mean, that guy could call me like fucking ugly, fat, racist, pedophilic baldy, and I'd be like, oh, MTash, you silly little guy. Same thing with a dude like Tawano. I understand that Tawano probably doesn't like me too much, but I'm okay with that. I like that dude a lot. I think he's a good dude. I do. Now, I think he's involved in the wrong crowd, but that's okay. He's made some really good friends. He's got homies like Shoto and shit. Shoto and Saikuno, two people that I really enjoy as well. which I'm excited because Saikuno's coming down here pretty soon. We get to hang out. The world keeps spinning. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Other people, they lose sleep. Oh, not gonna lie, I feel like you're more interested in making content over this than resolving it. Please call him. Oh, that is 1,000,000% what I'm interested in. I have, and I mean this genuinely, I have zero interest in resolving this. Zero interest. You want to know why? Because it's a stupid problem made by a stupid guy. That's all it is. Listen, dude, I have literally tried. I extend the olive branch. Yo, Fob, you want to do this? Yo, Fob, you want to do that? No, every time. It's a dead-end relationship. There's no point. There's none. Like, and the other thing is, I got way too many good-ass friends these days to worry about some motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, at this point, it's like, okay, I get it. I'm wasting my breath. Right? So I'm relieved for this. Atsu and Zajic are the root of the cancer? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, 100%. 100%. 1,000,000%. And that's okay. Nah, it's those two and also just blatant stupidity. I mean, playing that many gacha games is like, ugh, that is not good for your fucking brain. Not good for... Asmon's dead? No, he's chilling. It's free money for Tectone, y'all. I mean, the other thing is, you got to understand, I really don't do this for the money. Sure, it's nice, but like, I could already retire. Like, I mean, come on. Like, I could retire today and like, I'm good. So like, I mean, sure, it's nice. It's cool. I mean, you know what I'll do with it? I'll probably do another giveaway. Not gonna lie, bro. You could literally slide into their DMs right now and ask them to hop on VC, and they would be like, "Ooh, actually, I'm kind of busy," aka the typical move to pussy out. No, I don't. Listen, man. The only people that I want to have talking on my stream, the only people who I want to resolve shit with, are people who have been a good friend to me. People who have said, "Hey, you want to do this? Hey, you want to do that?" People who don't do that, why the fuck would I give a fuck about resolving it? Why would I give a fuck? Straight up. Like, straight up. Like, hey guys, when was the last time me and Fob streamed together? You know, like, here's the thing you gotta understand, okay? Sure, we both play gacha games. I tried to get him on the podcast. I tried. It ain't gonna happen. Right? And the thing is, I'm not gonna be the bigger man. That's not as fun. There's no point. What does that teach people? You know what that teaches people? If Fob were to make a public post calling me out, and then I reward him by allowing my audience to think that we're cool with him doing that, by letting him on my stream and talking it out, what does that do? All that does is just reinforce the narrative. And that just gives him a boost. Why the fuck would I do that? Like, the fuck? I'm good. What do you think about Twitch allowing betting and gambling to people who prove they are 18? You can do whatever the fuck you want with your life, to be honest. Damn, Genshin this, Genshin that. Opinion on Totally Spies. Totally Spies was fire when I was a kid. When was the last time you played with Russell? I've been meeting Russell at the gym. I see him there on and off, and we lift every now and then. He's a good dude. At what time does the Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag 100% blind playthrough start? Whenever you want. Don't start shit publicly? Exactly. Exactly. Like, just, I want you to think about this. And tell me if this makes sense. Some guy makes a public tweet about me. And then I say, okay, come on my stream. We can hash it out. Why the fuck would I do that? How about DM me? It's that easy. Yes, easy. Hey, we DM'd the other day. It's not hard. When you make something public, we're going to have to talk about it publicly. You ever played Black Flag? I'll be real. Assassin's Creed is fucking ass. Absolutely ass. Aren't you the one to start this with Fob? No. How would I have started this with Fob? When the fuck did I say his name? I didn't. How, bro? The only people who I called out are people who say this and then do that. When they say, I'm so upset with the Genshin Impact gameplay loop. And then, I just pulled for Zanyun and it was insane. That's the thing. That's all I said. Now, you want to know why? You want to know why I said that? Because I used to be that way. And I realized how not helpful that is to the community. Now, in a time where we finally have a chance for Hoyoverse to like actually listen, now is the time to not do that shit anymore. That's their job, though, sadly. Tell me where in YouTube it says, be a mindless, lying, positive, shilling cuck, or you don't get any money. Where does it say that? And it's the same thing for people who say, oh, this shit's trash. It's garbage all the time. It's the worst thing ever, right? Being overly negative for views, right? What we want is this word called nuance, a nuanced perspective where you can just be genuine and truthful with your audience. And it's that simple, right? That's the only thing that you need. And it really shouldn't be that difficult. And it's crazy when you merely ask for, hey, why don't we be genuine? And it makes this insane of a response. Last time I checked, boss man, YouTube isn't forcing these people to only cover Genshin. They can just hop on HSR and grind if they truly cared. Kind of like when Call of Duty CCs were hating on the game, but we're still buying every operator and weapon skins. Yeah. Nah, Twitter don't know that. No, here's the thing. Twitter doesn't know anything. They don't know shit. The only thing they know is, wow, this post has a lot of hearts. It must be real. And here's the other thing. The other thing people got to realize is all this bullshit that they think is over Twitter that everybody's seen, nobody even fucking knows shit about it. Nobody. It's only in the gotcha space. This Twitter, it's algorithmic. They think, oh man, dude, 70,000 people saw this tweet. 70,000 people saw this tweet. 72,000 out of 528.3 million monetizable monthly active users. And they see that shit and they think, oh, my life's over. Hey, boys, how many times do you think 70,000 goes into 528 million? Let's check. 528,000 million divided by 72,000. It goes into that number 7,333 times. 72,000 divided by 5,2,0,0,0,0,0. It is 1.384615384615385 to the negative fourth. That is how many decimal points that people have seen that shit. That's why I don't give a fuck about Twitter. There's no point. What is bro waffling about? Oh, don't worry, bro. We're getting on this. We'll get there. We'll get there. Good news is we're here. These people don't actually understand that their audience will follow them to the end of the world if they were actually truthful and genuine with them. They are too afraid to try new stuff and stay in their cocoon of toxic positivity. Greatness is for the daring. They must try just like the big egg man has done. Listen, man, I don't want to put myself on a pedestal. I think anybody who has earned themselves a channel on YouTube that gets views deserves it. Whether I disagree or agree with the way that they got it, they clearly were on to something. Can you call me real quick? No, I can't, Jimmy. I'm actually in some very serious shit. I actually cannot call you. I gotta stay on topic here. But I love you, bro, and I would love to hang out again soon. Otherwise, I would. You know, I always would. But we're about to get into it. I can call you after though. I can call you after, but it might be a little bit. But I appreciate you, bro. You can farm likes from any group of people as long as you appease them by posting something they collectively agree with. Like, for example, I could say something racist in the KKK subreddit, and I would get 100K upvotes. Let's be real. That's a very, very, very good point. That's a very good point. I mean, you're right. That's why I don't give a fuck. When I see those posts with, I mean, it's probably going to get 20,000 likes. If it gets less than 20,000 likes, what a disappointment. You know, like if it gets less than 20,000, what a fucking disappointment, right? 3K might seem like a lot to somebody else, but who gives a fuck? Straight up. Because all those thousands of people, they exist in the Genshin Impact Twitter sphere. All right. We got to the 30-minute mark. Shall we get into it? Shall we get into it? Hey boys, make sure to follow my stream. Greatly appreciate it. If you want to follow my stream, and feel free to say anything you like. I'm not going to be banning people for a while. So if you'd like to follow and talk some shit, are you here from Fob's chat? Oh, epic. How exciting. Are you here from a Genshin Impact content creators channel? Very cool. Did you tell another Genshin player that Santa isn't real again? Oh, yeah. And, yo, appreciate the follows, boys. Got a fuck ton today. Got a fuck ton. It is nice because I feel like people are coming around and now they're realizing that, wait a minute, this guy who we hated the whole time was the only motherfucker trying to help. And M-Tashed. M-Tashed was trying to help as well. All right. Not going to call Genshin players neurodivergent this stream? You can if you like. I don't give a fuck. Hey, say whatever you want to say, man. That's your opinion. All the masks are starting to come off. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, they are. I am the only motherfucker who should be getting praised. That shit was wild. We can admit that shit was wild, right? Like, that was insane. Jesus Christ. Good God. That shit was insane. And I'm also very excited because I was told that Dish weighed in too. Oh, doesn't like drama. Man. Sure gets into it a lot when it involves me. Sure gets into a lot. I'm starting to feel that Dish might just be a fan. She sure talks about me a lot. It is wild. It is wild. Who the fuck is Dish? Go figure. Who knows? All right. Oh, Christ. Do you see this guy talking about you? Who?
In case you don't know me, I'm a gacha content creator.
These gacha content creators are too weak to handle a drama?
My content is in Arabic. I have a very beautiful community. I was covering the drama, we were having fun, but this slime, man. Bro made me switch languages. I'ma be real, not only him. These gacha creators, too cute, man. These people are just eating every piece of shit that Genshin serves every year. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, we're going to have to watch that. God damn. God damn. All right, we got another video. We got another video that we need to react to. God damn. All right. Well, we'll get into it, I guess. Okay. Dude, it is very exciting because the gacha community is absolutely fucking erupting. It is genuinely fucking erupting right now. All right, boys, last chance. Make sure to follow the stream if you're new here. We're about to get into it. We got a lot of content. I'm not going to have too many times to remind you guys. Okay? Yeah. Let's get the fuck on in it. All right, boys. Yo, what up? So I just got back from a very spiritual video that maybe some of you guys have seen. It's going to be on Steak and Eggs later. It's about, I went to the fortune teller with Asmongold and Emaru, and we got our fortunes told. It was a very good time, and I bought this necklace there. They gave it to me. They said, you should buy this, which isn't really them giving it to me, but well, regardless. They said it was meant for me. It's called a troll charm. They felt like I should have this. The troll charm, right? I got this about an hour ago, and it's told that it will ward off trolls. Well, unfortunately, I didn't buy it quick enough. Because, ooh, man. We got Fob Master here. Ugh. Yikes. Got a problem with me. Not good. Not looking good. Before we get into this, called it. Knew this shit was going to happen very, very, very quickly. Now, I will admit, was I shocked that it was Fob? Oh, yeah. That shocked the fuck out of me. I swear to God it was going to be somebody else like Zajefaratsu. Or like Ziox even. Maybe he would have got off the fence. Who knows? But apparently it's Fob, which is wild to me. Because I feel like Fob's done a pretty good job of actually being vocal about the issues in the community. At least on his Twitch side of things. I don't think I've ever gone into a stream of his where I didn't either see him cooming or bitching about the game. But out of everybody to call me out, it's got to be Fob. So this isn't too exciting for me, but we're going to have to talk about it because, I got message that this was happening. I drove 40 minutes to get home, and I've been called out. Oh, man. So now we got to see what little Fob says. Little 4'10" Fobbit. We got to see what he says. And it is a shame because I invited him to be on my podcast before all this, and I was always wondering why he would always say no, but I guess sometimes it be like that, man. There's a trend going on in the Genshin Impact community where the masks are coming off lately, and it's pretty wild. But the thing that I'll go down saying is I should be the only motherfucker getting praised in this community. Regardless, let's get on with this little video. Let's get on with this here topic. And unfortunately, the problem is that, well, when you make a tweet public, because we could have settled this via DMs, when you make a tweet public, we're going to have to answer this shit publicly, which is a shame. And I'm going to explain this. And you want to know why? I truly don't think that Fob made this tweet from a point of malice. I just don't think that he gets it. And that's okay. I'm not going to hold that against him. Now, it would have been nice for him to reach out, but I really think he just doesn't get it. So I'm going to have to educate. I'm going to have to educate Lil Bro because I have to hold him accountable for his actions. I mean, this shit was seen by 194,000 people. 194,000 people saw this shit. And now here's the other thing. When I was younger 2 years ago, I would have been so stressed. I see these Twitter threads, but I mean this genuinely. These Twitter threads don't bother me at all. They mean fucking nothing. It's just an echo chamber of Twitter. Wow, you said Tectone bad on Genshin Twitter and you got follows? Wow, very good job. The problem that a lot of these people are going to start having is that people are starting to wake up, and most importantly, the gacha community is starting to grow up, and they're developing cognitive functions. And now they're able to see through the bullshit and understand things on a deeper, more nuanced level. However, unfortunately, Fob seems to not. Now, I have been informed this has been 1 out of 6 posts, and I'm supposed to read it all. So we're going to get down into it, and we're going to talk about it. And, before we begin, what do I always say? I don't start drama. I respond to drama. I can't help that there's so much shit going on. If the CN players weren't furious, I would have nothing to talk about. If Fob didn't make this post, I would have nothing to talk about. So it's just a little bit disheartening to see this, but let's get on into it. And before you comment, criticism does not equal drama. And if you don't understand that, get an education. Let's get into it, boys. Okay, so what did Fob say? Here is the Tectone cycle If you enjoy the game, enjoy it. Very true. But implies to his audience, CCs are just faking enjoyment. All right, let's get on down to this. So you're saying that I say, if you enjoy the game, enjoy it. Now, what this post is attempting to do is to paint me as a hypocrite. Okay? This is trying to paint me as a hypocrite, right? So he says, if you enjoy the game, enjoy it, but implies to his audience, CCs are just faking enjoyment. No, I'm not. I'm saying that some content creators are faking enjoyment. And I'm also saying some are not. The message to content creator was, if you enjoy the game, then enjoy it. But if you're not, and that's why you only use the first half, because if the whole sentence was, if you enjoy the game, enjoy it. But if you don't pretend that you do. When you shorten that thing without the whole context of the sentence, then it doesn't look good. But the problem is that when you intentionally leave out context, not really that good. Twisting words, really not a good look. Now, I can understand if you wanted to wait until I did something egregious, but the problem is you didn't want to wait and you just said, fuck it, I'll just farm a quick hate post real quick. What a shame. And before anybody says you should have resolved this in DMs, I already DM'd the guy. Okay, he could have DM'd me very easily. We're friends on Discord. Could have just DM'd me about this shit. I get for some people, this is their livelihood, but makes videos calling CCs hypocrites for continuing their livelihood. No, I did not. I said, when you are forcing a positive agenda that is disingenuous to how you feel, perhaps consider changing it. Because that, and I've said this 100% of the time, go watch my old videos. If you build a community on lies and false perceptions, you are going to have to live that way the entire time or have a mask off moment. If there's one thing that I'm proud of for myself, it's that I have always been the man who I've showed you guys that I am. Especially for the last year and a half. Building a community on things that you don't believe in, not a good business strategy. Now, you can take this as shit talk, but the problem is if you are taking offense to this, that's pretty much self-reporting. And it's really not a good look because I don't have a problem with people who enjoy the game. When people enjoy the game and then they say they enjoy the game, love it, no problem. When people say they enjoy the game and then they go on their stream and say, this game fucking sucks. Which is it? When somebody says, oh, dude, 4.4 looks crazy, and then goes on stream and says, oh, dude, this shit sucks. Or the worst thing is, oh, man, Genshin Impact really needs change, and we should really stick it to the developers. And then pulls on the new banner, puts out 5 more fucking videos, and hype beats the update. That's what I have a problem with. Now, the problem that you're doing here is you're attempting to blanket statement everything that I'm saying. That's the problem. And this isn't like I'm giving him a huge benefit of the doubt. This isn't like me saying he's intentionally doing this. I just think, let's be real. You're not going to go to Fob to get a take on what's happening. Okay? He's just like a coomer, right? He's like a little kid coomer who just plays gotcha games all day. Right? I mean, is what it is. I think it is genuinely just he doesn't understand. And I don't want to hold that against him. Right? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a coomer. But the thing is, I have life experience. You know? I've been through shit. I've had a very rough life, so I get it, you know? I've gone to psychology courses, sociology courses. I get it. You know, I do other things, like I go to the gym. Right? But let's continue down here a little bit further. And yes, that is 100% me saying, Fob, read a book. All right, let's keep going here. Man contradicts himself constantly in order to cover his ass, but then ignores his own contradictions to passively aggressive slander other CCs. Lamau. Good one. If you truly believe what you're saying, stop covering your ass with contradictions and full send. The reason why it's not a full send, little Fob, is because it's a nuanced topic. I will never say that all Genshin CCs are fake unless you clip that and take it out of context, because they're not. The ones who enjoy the game, play the game, enjoy it. I'm talking about the ones who don't enjoy the game, but say that they do. I can't help that you don't get that. Like, I cannot believe how personal that he's taking this. And the worst thing is that Twitter being Twitter goes, yes, cook him, go in. Yes, finally, get that fraud. Let's keep going. If you believe these Genshin CCs really hate the game, say it. Stop saying, oh, if you really enjoy the game, enjoy it. Then turn around and passive-aggressive call CCs fake. Just because you cannot fathom why they might be enjoying it does not mean you know they aren't. It's because I haven't said that. Okay? I have always give a nuanced take. And I'm going to say this for the third time because you've said the same thing 3 times in a row. You made me read all this. Bro, give me the cliff notes. You said the same thing 3 times. I'll say it again for the people in the back. For the people who enjoy the game and think the game's fine and are happy with the direction, good. Play the game. Enjoy it. But if you don't, then don't play the game or give more critical content. You don't have to quit the game, but you can at least say, I would like these changes moving forward. It's not that hard to understand. Okay? Let's keep going forward. You say these Genshin CCs are hypocrites, but you literally said, no. I said some Genshin CCs are hypocrites, not all. You're making me say all of these blanket statements, right? Sure, there are some CCs that should just not leave Genshin because I'll be real, Genshin made that. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Which makes up for 99% of the largest CCs in the space. Now, this one I don't agree with. I don't think that 99% of CCs in Genshin were Genshin made them. Now, I do believe there are some CCs who have used Genshin Impact to make themselves. Case in point, Tawano. I think Tawano is doing an amazing job in the Genshin space. I do. I think he's doing an amazing job in the Genshin space. I think he's involved in the wrong crowd, but I think Tawano is going to have an amazing job flourishing outside of the Genshin space, or even another creator like Anthony Chen. I think Anthony Chen is doing an amazing job of a content creation as well. 1 second. That's not to say that we're friends, but I respect the hustle. I think another great CC who blew up a lot because of Genshin or Genshin adjacent at times is Vulcan Games. I think Vulcan is very good at covering any games. And I also think Gotcha Smack is doing a fine job as well. I think Mr. Pokey is also doing another fantastic job, right? What do you mean by wrong crowd? I believe that Tawano has been surrounding by himself who've been feeding him a false narrative for a very long time, but that's not really my place to say. You know, we hardly know each other. But the point that I want to get at is that I think Tawano's a good dude, and I think he should be a little bit more selective with the people who he chooses to hang out with, is all that I'm saying. Now, I want to continue here. You acknowledge for the biggest CCs that this is their livelihood, but then you call them hypocrites for choosing to keep their livelihood intact. We'll address that in a second. As someone whose livelihood was saved off the backs, of Miz and OTK, you should know better than to go for their livelihood. Now, this comment is the point where I hit the nah, I'm good button. After saying this, there is no more reason to be cordial. After this, the line's drawn. The message is received. Loud and clear. Fob, I think you're a very small man. I think you're a very small, very confused little man, and it's a shame that you actually buy into this garbage. Here's a great thing, Fob. There's this site called twitchtracker.com. Check it out for yourself if you'd like. When I joined OTK, do you think my analytics went up? Nope. Absolutely fucking not. My analytics went down. I had to rebuild myself from scratch, and I did it by myself. How many YouTube videos have I made with other OTK members? 1, 2, shit, maybe even 5. But to imply that my livelihood was saved off of the backs of Miz and OTK, what a absolute idiotic statement made by a very, very small, miserable man. Truly is a shame that you think that. Now, I'm going to blow your mind here. Did I ask to join OTK? Did I ask? Go ahead. Ask to join OTK. See what they say. Absolutely not. I got reached out to by Asthma Golden Tips, and they said, we would like you to join. Did I ask Mizkif for money? Nope. He offered it. I took it, and you know what I did? I paid him back 8 months later. 8 months later, I made $2.3 million in a year because I was $1.1 million in debt, made all that money by myself, made $460,000 during a subathon. Was that from Miz and OTK? No, sir. Absolutely not. That was a small, disingenuous, petty little shot that you think would have cut deep. And to be fair, you have surprised me. You have surprised me by how small and how stupid you are. But to make a comment like that, man, you must really have an issue with me. And what's even weirder is that being told you want to get in a call with me? I don't give a fuck about you. Why the fuck would I do that to someone who's going to disrespect me like that shit so directly? From a dude who I tried to help. That's what's insane. I invite to game show, podcast, even to hang out offline. Insane. What a two-faced motherfucking comment that shit is. And to be honest, you got me, man. You got me. I am surprised by how fucking stupid you are. So I would love for you to demonstrate. Show me. How did OTK make me? Oh, let's think. Maybe it was from that beer pong tournament I did the other day where I had over 22,000 viewers. That must have been an OTK event. Oh, wait. I ran that by myself. Oh, Jesus. Silly me. And guess what? Here's the best thing. OTK hardly does shit. You know who they call on to do shit when they need it? This motherfucker. Ask any of them. I am the best cold read we have in the entire org. So when we need that shit done to make that organization profitable, that's me, bro. But you can sit there and you can think, oh man, your livelihood was saved off the backs of Miz and OTK. What a ignorant, dumbass fucking take. And the worst thing is, if you believe that, you're even stupider than I fucking thought. Go ahead. Show me a moment where my career was made by OTK. Show me. Go ahead. Let me know. Because I'll be real. I've been killing it in this space. And you know what? Why don't we just go ahead and show it? Let's go ahead and show it. Now, if OTK made me, you would probably notice a drastic spike in analytics. But unfortunately, the only big spikes that I got were playing Arknights, then playing Genshin, then Tower of Fantasy, and then Honkai Star Rail. So where's the big OTK rub that I got? Where is it? Where's the big rub? I would love to know where it's at. I would love to know. Show me where the big OTK rub is. The thing is, and here's what you'll get. I made myself. And that's why I don't give a fuck about this shit. It doesn't matter how many people you guys try to get hate me. It doesn't matter. Because I know I don't want anybody who can be so easily swayed. I don't. I don't want that shit in my chat. I don't want that shit in my YouTube. When you do these hate farming posts, you're doing me a favor because you're getting these little kids out of my chat. I don't want those fucking people. I don't care. Someone whose livelihood was saved off the backs of Miz and OTK, like I needed them. You know what's crazy? Here's a little fun tidbit. Do you want to know why my livelihood was fucked? Because I joined OTK. They actually did the exact opposite. Because I joined OTK, I had to move to Austin, Texas without credit, and I had to buy an $800,000 house with money I did not have. My livelihood wasn't saved off of OTK. It was fucked by it. Now, it was totally worth, because the biggest thing that OTK is, it's not an org to me. It's a group of good dudes who I know are always going to have my back. They don't help me with content. They help me with my mental quite a bit. The advice I've gotten from all of my peers and friends in OTK is more valuable than any raid that I ever get. And here's another little fun little thing before you say, oh, well, they raid you on Twitch all the time. Okay. So here's the thing, Lil Sprout. I don't get raided. I don't get raided at all. You want to know why I don't get raided? Because I stream before all of them to where no one can raid me. So, Lil Cupcake, Lil Guy, I mean this genuinely when I ask you this. What in the fuck are you talking about? Making shit up for no reason. For what? For a Twitter post? What? Because I called out hypocrites in the Genshin Impact community? What? That's the problem that you have? I'm sorry that me wanting what's better for Genshin Impact upsets you so much. But the problem is, doing this shit by lying? Ooh, that's not a good look. There's a reason why when I go from game to game, from category to category, my community stays with me. And there's a reason why other people's don't. It's about transparency. It's about being genuine and honest with your fucking audience. Try it. But lying for clout, lying for a Twitter face, sorry, lying for a Twitter post, bruh, it's just sad. It's shameful. And honestly, I really thought you were better than that. And that's what sucks. Do you want to know why I invited you to so much shit, Fob? Because I actually enjoy who you are. I think you're a very funny guy. I think your chat's a little bit dumb, but they're also funny sometimes. There's nothing wrong with being a little bit dumb. That's okay. Because the problem is they'll spam based and they'll fuel your delusion over and over and over and over again to where you think that you're spitting right now. And sorry, dog, get outside. Run this by somebody else. Anybody could have told you this was a dumbass post to make, but you posted this shit anyways. And I want to make sure this is very clear. I don't want this drama to take over and ruin the notion of let's make Genshin Impact great again. Let's continue voting with our wallets. Let's continue staying strong and not pulling for Zhang Yun. Thankfully, she's not that good. But please don't give in. Don't let this distract you. Okay, little Fob, he's just a little bit confused, plays a little bit too much Genshin Impact, and his mental shot. Maybe if he collects a little bit more mint and berries or spends another $1,000, maybe he'll feel better. Let's continue on here. At the end of the day, Genshin... also real quick. You acknowledge for the biggest Genshin CCs that this is their livelihood, but then call them hypocrites for choosing to keep their livelihood intact. Me saying, be honest when you play Genshin Impact is not the same as me saying, quit your job and do something else. Now, I will say, I think the majority of Genshin Impact CCs could go play Wuthering Waves, could go play Honkai Star Rail, could go play Zenless Zone Zero and be fine. You're the one who's choosing to take it that way. If someone's content is killed by them going from hype beast to also, hey, mods, don't time people out for saying shit. People can say what they want, but don't do wallet text, okay? Don't do wallet text. That's annoying. If me saying that you should be more genuine with your content and you think that's going to kill their entire channel, I can't tell you how wrong you are. Let's take case in point, Doro, a guy who's probably a little bit upset with me right now because I kind of forced his hand, and I understand that. But do you not see how much respect Doro has been getting since he said, fuck it, I'm taking a stand? People called him the positive guy. They called him the positive guy. So what did he do? He got pissed off, and that was fine. He got pissed off. So he made comment after comment. How is gaming more fun than Cloud Retainer? And look, he still says he enjoys the game, but he is also making more posts about losing followers and being critical of the game. Okay? So now, yes, Doro does enjoy the game, but he's also being critical and nuanced about it. That is all that I'm asking for. It's not going to kill anybody's channel to just be genuine. It's really not that hard. Okay? And I don't know about this whole narrative. You're telling content creators to quit their livelihood. No, I'm not. I'm just saying be genuine with your audience. Okay? And I'll make sure I show you this word real quick before you try to blanket statement everything. And this is the definition of nuanced. Having or characterized by subtle and often appealing complex qualities, aspects, or distinction, as in a character or tone, a nuanced performance. Okay? It means there's subtle differences. Blanket statements, and I've gone on record saying this, blanket statements are always bad, and I try whenever possible to never make them. Okay? Now, somebody could probably clip a compilation of out-of-context clips. Sure, but I always make sure to address them whenever I can. Maybe it's not that stream, but eventually I do. Let's continue on here. At the end of the day, Genshin CCs have voiced their complaints over the years, but you neglect that, you cherry pick, and build this false narrative that they're faking enjoyment of the game because it's tied to their livelihoods. Let's push for change without slandering others. How apropos it is for you to say, let's push for change without slandering others after this whole Twitter post. I'm going to show you a definition. Irony. The expression of one's meaning by using language that normally signifies the opposite, typically for humorous or emphatic effect, but this time I believe the irony was lost on you. What a positive pussy hug box take this is. Let's hug and be friends after you go live and slander to me to all of these fucking people. What a shame. I'm not going to go over this post again because I'll tell you again, look up the word nuance. There are some that have. There are some that haven't. I'm not talking about the ones that have. I'm talking about the ones that haven't. I hope this makes sense. Now, let's continue here. It's not a contradiction to say the people who pretend they like the game, but those that are genuine is okay. He never said all CCs are faking it, so no, it's not really a direct contradiction. Who are you or Tectone to decide who is enjoying or not enjoying the game? Doesn't matter if it's 1 CC or 20 CCs. Y'all mind readers? No. The way that you can tell is when their YouTube is saying, game so good, and then you go on their Twitch and they're saying, oh, fuck, there's nothing to fucking do. I'm going to play something else. Or they seem miserable whenever on their stream. Or when they say, God, this fucking game sucks. I don't pretend to read minds. It's when people say YouTube's so good and then go on their Twitch and say, man, this game fucking sucks. You've never seen those? I know that you do. The worst thing is Community Gamer even explained this shit to you. It's so pointless trying to reason with Tectone. You can make someone a Supreme Court worthy argument and he's still going to twist it so he can make a buck off YouTube ad revenue. Classic. A CC saying, making money is bad. Making money is bad. He's a bad guy because he monetized this video. I'm sorry. Call me a babysitter, but I'm not going to deal with you children for free. And I hope you understand that. You've been doing this shit for 3.5 years. And to be honest, I'm fucking good. Now, you want to know why you think I can twist it and get away with it? Is because you're too fucking stupid to understand what it is that I'm saying and why I'm right. There's two type of people, okay? People who get that I'm right and people who don't get that I'm right. Yet, one day people will, and don't get me wrong. I can be wrong every now and then, but majorly, I keep it pretty on the nose. Now, I encourage you, Dish, to stop saying how much of a wholesome content creator you are and then sticking your nose in my business all the fucking time. Because for someone who's supposed to be cozy, man, you sure still like talking about me. Just like when I went to TwitchCon, you said, oh, he's attacking our creators. What are you doing? Leave them alone. I'm sorry that I got called a racial slur by a viewer, and I go up into the creator lounge and a content creator makes eye contact with me and then quickly breaks away and walks off in the other direction when I could tell they were going to their little clique in the corner. I put out a post letting people know that, hey man, we're at the con. I'm not going to do stupid shit or make problems because I have this ability to be cordial. And I wanted to let everybody know that. That way they can enjoy their con experience. If you want to call that twisted so I can make a buck, I'm sorry, Dish. You're stupid as fuck. Sorry. I mean, I don't really know who you think gives a fuck about your opinion, but it's not this guy. So I guess you can go talk to your oomfies on Twitter, but I'm good, bro. It's just a little bit childish, and I'll be real. Like, I'm done with your ass, to be honest. It's just very childish. It is very, very, very childish. But anyways, there's probably some more comments down here, and I'm sure there is. Ooh, there are details that you're missing there. I'll answer that on my next video. Stay tuned. And the good news is that I have given the Genshin Impact community more content, and, maybe one day they'll thank me for it. Now, anybody would like to apologize, my DMs are open. Maybe I'll accept them. Maybe I won't. But as far as I'm concerned, that is a bridge burnt. And yeah, I'm sorry, bro. It is too dangerous to have people as stupid as that in your life. When people weaponize their stupidity, I just can't deal with them anymore, man. I really can't deal with them anymore. And like, that's just too much for me to want to have to handle it. Feel free to DM me. Feel free to leave a comment, but it is just so fitting that people are going after the one guy who's actually trying to help. Sorry you don't get that, though. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Thoughts? Thoughts, opinions? We got time for questions, boys. You have anything where you can poke a hole through my logic? Or no? Anybody got questions? Doro replied to that post. Did he? I don't see it. Watch MTash's opinion. Video's too long. I love MTash. I don't feel like talking about him. You did well. Fuck him. Did you give Fob time to oil up at least? Yeah, he's probably oiled up. How do you always keep your head up when so many people are against you? Oh, because you got to. Here's the thing, man. The path traveling isn't worth going down if there's no resistance. Resistance builds diamonds. I do very good under pressure. And the thing is, it's not these people's fault. They're just stupid, right? Like, that's it. Like, they probably don't have any malice in their heart. They're just genuinely fucking stupid. I mean, what else do you want me to say? It's not their fault. But, yeah, what's up, Doro? I didn't? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Oh, also, Doro, I don't know how many crazy ass posts that you're getting, but people just lie in chats all the fucking time, so just try not to believe these random fucks. And listen, Doro, I mean this generally, and I don't want you to say anything back. I do want to let you know I have nothing but respect for you. I'm sorry that you're caught in the crossfire. That's kind of the absurdity of the whole situation, but I understand that your situation is very nuanced, and that's why I've gone on record saying that shit. So just know that. What are some CCs that lie about their opinion on Genshin? Okay, let's think. Zajeff 100%. I mean, the guy's the most miserable motherfucker I've ever seen in my entire life. Makes guide video after guide video, then goes live and just talks about how he fucking hates his life the whole fucking time. You know? I mean, it's pretty obvious just to fucking see that. Just open your eyes. My opinion. Why are you still following Foam? Who's Foam? Genuinely, how does one get better at being direct and able to clearly explain themselves on complex or nuanced topics? To be honest, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. Doro, I will admit this. I check DMs. Yeah, you got it. For that video, I'm going to directly copy Asmongold's Twitter. I'm literally going to make the title, I got canceled, my full response. I'm going to copy it, photo for photo, title for title. Has he reacted to MTA's video flaming him? I doubt it, man. You can't convince me that MTAsh doesn't like me. And here's the thing. I can take shit from people I respect. Okay? I can take shit from people I respect, so... I mean, he might have been shitting on me a little bit, but that's my friend. I don't care. I like that guy. Whether he doesn't like me back or not, I truly don't care. I like that guy too much for his comments to bother me. It's the truth. Please make the same pose with the thumbnail. Yeah, you got it. All right, you ready? Chacho, taking the thumbnail in 3, 2, 1. Cool. All good. We're chilling. So real quick, anybody else got any other comments? And by the way, I appreciate the fuck out of the follows. Appreciate the fuck out of the follows, really do. I'm sorry about these dumbasses, boys. I really did not expect. I mean, this was the last thing. Oh, by the way, we're not done. We got to talk about Dreamy. Here's the thing. Out of all the people that I've ever called out, you know what's crazy? I've always been right about them. So, don't worry. Check this, bro. Let's see. Justice will be served. Oh, that's fucking badass, dude. God damn. That is such a good fucking post. Didn't you make it by playing Genshin? Hold up. Didn't you make it and continue? Hold up. Let me pull this. This comment's very hard for me to read. Let me pull it up. I don't want to misquote you. Didn't you quote unquote make it by playing Genshin and continuing to play it even after you hated it? The second part is straight from your mouth. Just curious how this is different. So when I played the game, there wasn't a single point when I didn't like it that I didn't express it. I was actually one of the most vocal, if not the most vocal content creator against it, actively asking for changes multiple times with many videos on YouTube and Twitch. So yes, I did not like it and continue to play it. However, I voiced my concerns. That's why it's different. I never pretended to like it when I didn't like it. I always voiced my concerns. And no, I didn't make it by playing Genshin Impact. I make it by playing every new game. You can check that by going to twitchtracker.com/Tectone and checking my analytics. Every single time I play a new game, my analytics go up, and that's a fact. You can look it up. So no, Genshin Impact didn't make me. I used Genshin Impact to make myself. So yeah, and you can check all that. You can check all that. 3 years of following gone just like that. No, we're all good. You have some points, but I don't think it's right to call some people stupid because you disagree with them. Oh, I'm not calling. Oh, let's address this real quick. Okay, so here's the thing. You have some points, but I don't think it's right to call people stupid because you disagree with them. Now, here's the thing. I'm not calling people stupid because I disagree with them. I'm calling people stupid because they're fucking stupid, right? So that's huge difference, right? I'm not calling people who I disagree with. I'm saying they're stupid because they're stupid, right? Let's continue. Some people will always disagree with each other because of different experiences, and it doesn't mean someone is dumb. Oh, yeah, it does. I'll be real, bro. If you think racism is okay, I think you're stupid. There are certain things where if you have a certain opinion of something, then you're stupid. There is no scenario where being disingenuous to your audience is ever going to be a net positive for your channel. So I don't support the people that do it. Hopefully that makes sense. Anything else? Look at this MTash take. Let's see. Things you think I've done.
Yep.
I don't give a. It's not going to change me. It doesn't.
I actually might do that because there's a few things that you guys don't know about Tectone. So he is actually worse than you think. One of the things he did.
He said Tectone walks into my bedroom and says, "Hey, want to suck my tits?" Why'd you mute? I didn't mute. You dumb fuck. You're cooked? Oh, I know, man. I know.
And that's the God honest truth, which is, you know, it's just frustrating.
Yep. And now let's be real. Zyox take? All right, here we go.
There's some games
I
on
think
VR.
there might be something more important to boycott. Wait, really? Really? Because, like, what's causing more harm? A genocide or 3 fates?
What the fuck is he even talking about? What the fuck does that even mean? So why are you doing this? If it seems to me that you do not... Hold up, let's do this real quick. So why are you doing this if it seems like to me that you do not enjoy Genshin as a game at all? You dislike many aspects of Genshin, exploration, much of the story, Teapot, TCG, etc. Do you expect people to believe that you're doing this out of genuinely caring about the game? Is that not what this is all about in the end? Now let me ask you a question. Why do you think that I don't enjoy it? Why do you think that I don't want Genshin Impact to get better? Because if the narrative is that if Genshin Impact made me, then clearly I would want the game to be good again, no? That way it can continue to make me, right? It's really that simple. Okay, so if you believe in that narrative, or maybe you don't, let's continue forward. Okay, I believe that I'm not the only person alone. I believe that I am not the only person who's fed up. Okay, when you are upset with something, you don't just leave. That's what cowards do. Okay, you at least attempt to make the place better before you left. You at least attempt. And this is my attempt. I saw CN attempting to make the game better. I decided to join in. You don't lose 1.2 million followers for a cause that you're alone in. And it's really not hard to understand. You can tell who are bad at reacting and nuancing opinions by how frequently they commit fallacy over fallacy when they make arguments. Yep. I know. Abso-fucking-lutely. It really do be like that. But here's the thing, man. If Genshin were good again, God, it would be so fucking easy for me. Just go live, play a game that I like, call it a day. Also, I appreciate the subs, boys, and I appreciate the follows. Hasn't your point always been this game has potential, but shit sucks right now and I want it to get better? But Twitter got mad because, as we all know, loud noises and yelling scares babies. Oh, absolutely. And I'm bald. And you know what happens in the animes and the movies? All the supervillains are bald. So they think that I'm a bad guy because I'm bald. And that's pretty much it. Why didn't they bring it up every fucking time? Dreamy addressing Mr. Pokey in most recent drama video. I can't tell you how little of a fuck I give about Dreamy. And the worst thing is, I attempted to leave my issues with Dreamy in the past. But we're not doing that today, boys. We're not doing that today. No, sir. They go after my boys. Dreamy's going to go after Gotcha Smack. Dreamy's going to go after Mr. Pokey. Dreamy's going to go after Vulcan? Absolutely not. What do I always fucking say? If you fuck with my friends, you fuck with me. And if you think for a second that I'm not going to back Mr. Pokey up, You're fucking wrong, brother. That's a line you do not cross. Because Mr. Pokey is my fucking son. And here's the great thing, Dreamy. I know about your bullshit. I've known about that shit 4 fucking years ago. I remember all this, and here's the great thing. Like a nice little crop that I plant, you're ready to harvest. Guess what? Mask came off. You want to know why all this is happening, boys? You want to know? And I'll just be completely real. You want to know why all this is happening? Is because there's so many fake motherfuckers. And now they're worried that they're going to find out. And in that, they slipped up. Mask off. Real intentions shine through. It's fucked up, right? Absolutely fucked up. Here's a big one. We're going to read all this. I love reading every comment. The issue I see is just your comment. I'm not calling them stupid because I disagree with them. I'm calling them stupid because they're stupid. It's an awful statement. It's simply a difference in opinion, and everyone is allowed to have a different opinion. Calling them stupid for disagreeing with you is acting like you're superior and have the opinion of a god. And if not this, why are they stupid then? This is just me being curious. Okay. I'm going to help you. I am not calling people stupid because they have a difference in opinion with me. Okay? We're going to go down here. Okay? We're going to go down. Where do Fob's comments go? Here we go. So, man contradicts himself constantly to cover his ass. No, I don't. The reason why I'm calling Fob stupid is because he doesn't understand the word nuanced. That's the issue. I'm not calling him stupid because I disagree with him. I'm calling him stupid because he doesn't understand a very simple matter of nuance. Hopefully that makes sense. Calling someone stupid isn't awful. Stop being a pussy. True. If you think being called stupid is this true egregious sin that you cannot act, I recommend not leaving your house or ever being slow at a green light to start your car. Okay? Tectone, thank you for always voicing your concerns. I'm sorry it always lands you in crossfire. Hey, here's the thing, boys. I even called all this shit was going to happen. And you know what's great? We're not done yet. Because someone's going to come to the aid of Fob. They're going to say, what? Yeah, but what about this? Oh, what about all this? Okay. Ziox was talking about the Gaza situation and boycotting Starbucks and other companies that support genocide. I hope you talk about it and use your platform. Hashtag Free Palestine. So here's the thing. I'm not educated enough on that subject to speak on it, so I will not. I understand what's going on over in Palestine is a, once again, very nuanced topic. Rather than putting my foot in my mouth, I'm going to avoid it because I don't want to say something stupid and cause issues like Fob did, right? But feel free to ask Fob for his take. Go for it, man. I don't like speaking on things that I'm not informed on. That's just my opinion. Not a hill you want to die on. Look at how people quickly moved away from Ukraine. Listen, man, we don't need politics right now, man. We don't need politics right now. I just DM you on Twitch and can just wait. Can Cognosphere be added to this cause and call their attendance? They are responsible for publishing the game that represent us. I got no fucking idea, man. Are you scared of losing money? I could lose all future income and I could still retire. I truly don't care. I don't care about money. It's fine. Is what it is. Right. What's this? Let's read this one real quick. I want to get into my next video real quick. I'm new to Gacha CCs and content, but Jesus Christ, why are so many Genshin creators so soft? And why do they suck the dick of a multi-billion-dollar company who would legitimately take them to a firing squad if they got financial benefit from it? All the infighting is crazy when it's all just content. Not everyone is a comfy, uwu, e-boy, e-girl ass streamer or CC. The reason why they're soft is because it's a game made for soft people. It's a non-competitive, cozy game, so that invites soft people. Hopefully that makes sense. Also, a lot of people use Genshin as an escape from COVID, a very dark time. People who couldn't handle it themselves generally look for something as an escape, which is totally fine. A lot of people hardened up after the pandemic. A lot of people didn't. And this is pretty much a result of that. Hopefully that makes sense. All right. Good? Are we all good? The thing I don't get is if these people don't like you as much as they say, why don't they just block and ignore you? It seems to me that they do this on purpose for content or growth while hiding behind the mask of he's a bully. I don't know. What do you think? Watch MTash videos, man? Nah, it's too long. It's too long. I'm good, bro. I'm good. All right. Makes sense? Anybody think I'm a bad guy? Or are we all chilling? Let me know. We chilling or are we chilling? Cool, what's this? Fob really thought he ate? He a whole goof. If there's one thing that you don't do, it's see, wow, this post has a lot of likes on Twitter. It must be true. That's the one thing that you don't do. Okay? That's how you get delusional. That's how you get delusional. What's this? Like, I remember when you were there for Fob when he was depressed, dude. I feel like the situation has went too far. Oh, yeah. I remember that too. Doesn't matter. Here's the thing, boys. What do I always say? I help people, and then they stab me in the back. It always happens. It's not a surprise. It's really not. It's really, really not. I help people, and then they stab me in the back. So, is what it is. Cool. I hate seeing Techie this upset. What the fuck? Yeah, you're right, bro. Speaking of backstabbing, watch Mr. Pokey video. Yep. Now, I want to just ask one more time. We good? Because here's the thing. If I was wrong, my chat would probably be out of control right now, and I'd probably have to ban a lot of people. You know how many people I banned? Do you know how many people I banned? 0. You want to know why? Because my chat's not fucking stupid. My chat's not fucking stupid. So, we handle it, and guess what? Next time I go live in the morning, and we're not done yet, we're all still going to be here. We're all going to be chilling, and we're going to have a good time. It does not matter. Because, hey, boys, people have woken up. People have woken up. All this bullshit, we don't give a fuck. We move on. We move on. Dish's husband talking about you while Atsu laughs. What's this? Oversimplifying everyone else's opinion, heavily critiquing them in the most offensive way possible, laying out your own opinion with every intrinsic detail explained and why it's the only right opinion, then crying that none of your equals like you is definitely a strap. Now, first of all, let me say one thing. These people aren't my equals. All right, now let's continue. Crying? Who's crying? Second of all, oversimplifying everyone else's opinion. Do you mean Fob? Heavily critiquing them in the most offensive way possible? I didn't even say one slur. If you think that's the most offensive way possible, I'm sorry that you're a pussy. Hey, sorry that you're a pussy, man. Laying out your own opinion with every intrinsic detail explained and why it's the only right opinion. Hey, man, sorry that I'm right. Ketchup's red. Mustard's yellow. I'm bald. Sorry that upset you, little guy. Dumb motherfucker, bro. Dumb motherfucker. Dumb motherfucker. I'm colorblind, dog? True. Bro needs to go outside. Bro can't face the truth? Absolutely. Mustard's actually mustard? True. I think the troll charm is overpowering. Your +4 aggro? Oh, absolutely. So, we all good? Because here's the thing. I don't give a fuck if Atsu has an issue with me. I don't give a fuck. If Zajev has an issue with me, I don't give a fuck. If Fob has an issue, I don't give a fuck. If any of these motherfuckers have an issue with me. You want to know why? I got so many good-ass friends now. I don't need these motherfuckers. They can sit there. They can play in their tower. They continue to hug each other and tell them it's okay. I don't give a fuck. Truly don't. Why are you still following Fob on X after he threw shit on you in public? Sorry if I repeat myself, but I'm genuinely, respectfully curious. It's just a follow. It doesn't matter. Bro, here's the thing. I will follow whoever, and then I mute them. Or, I'll be real, I'm not a Twitter scroller, right? I just follow people to follow, and then I don't scroll. I mean, I'll be real. Like, do you immediately unfollow everything on your channel the moment anything weird's posted? No, probably not. You either scroll past it or never see it. You can't check your entire timeline, right? If one day somehow you get on good terms with people, would you make it known? Oh, I'm not doing that. I have, and I'm going to say this on record, I have zero interest in furthering a relationship, cordial or not, with any of those people. Zero. Absolutely zero. Zero. I don't need them at all. I have way too many good people in my life to worry about these dumb fucks. The bridge is burnt, man. There's nothing they can do to ever make it right with me. Ever. Zajev paints himself as a chill guy on YouTube, but in Twitch he really dislikes the game. Infinitely negative on pretty much every matter and just banning people left and right. Oh, wow, what a surprise. Oh, man. Oh, shocker. All right, cool. Unrelated to drama, you need to see this. Guy made Asmon game, and you can even play it.
Hello friends, in this video I'm gonna show you how I went from this Unreal Engine 5 template.
I'm going to watch this shit later. I feel like these people are more so fighting and rallying against you as a person instead of what they're trying to tell them because they feel like their ego is attacked by your abrasive and brutally honest real nature. And remove all their reading and auditory comprehension blinded by their insecurities and ego. Oh, absolutely. Zajev got mad at Swarm Disaster because the tutorial pissed him off. Okay, I mean, I'll be real, bro. I feel like talking about that guy's a waste of time. I truly don't give a fuck about his existence. Now, the problem is when these people don't understand that a lot of the things I do on stream are heightened aspects of my personality, right? Because I can be very eloquent when I need to, right? Because when things are hype, I like getting hype. When things suck, fuck them, right? But being able to calm down and speak clearly is very important. And a lot of these motherfuckers only have that ability when they type on Twitter. Anyways, we ready to move on? We ready to move on? We all good? Are we on to the next? Shall we? Shall we? I thought my notifications were screwed when I saw a late ticket stream. Yeah. All right. TBH, I know about on Asmon Twitch. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, I believe someone went after my homie. And I can't have that. I'm going to hopefully get this thing liked. Dude, oh my God, these motherfuckers are so stupid. Jesus Christ. All right, let's continue forward. Talk to my editor real quick. Did someone text you? Yeah, 100%. Just checking DMs real quick. 40 minutes. Okay, good. We got time to react. All right. Shall we get into it? Hey, Techie, are you a mean guy? I think I'm a sweetheart. What do you think? I think I'm as sweet as a gumdrop. You were so right that even they don't have content to post that they slander you. Oh yeah, the moment Genshin has no content, they come after me. And what's really funny is 4.4 just released, which means what happened? I thought the update was crazy. What happened, man? Where's the content then, man? Well, I don't get it. I don't get it. You know? I mean, why aren't they out there collecting? I mean, the Mint's not going to collect itself. What are they going to do? What are they going to fucking do? All right. Let's get it. Next video. Did you hear that Netflix is toning down Sokka sexism in Avatar: The Last Airbender? That's probably a good idea, right? They put so little effort into the update, it's actually wild. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, I guarantee you, if you were to look up Genshin Impact right now, I guarantee you, first of all, there's probably streamers on their alt not playing the fucking game. And I bet you the top streamers are people just reacting to fucking random comment or content. The new update actually has collect tea leaves. The new update actually has collect tea leaves. Yeah, I bet. But yeah, why don't we just go check? Genshin Impact. Top streamer is the one not playing the game.
Who's Baiju? Wait, quick Star Rail one. Star Rail though.
The top
Quick Star Rail
streamer
though.
is the one not playing the game the day the update dropped. Imagine that shit. Is anybody shocked? No, I'm not. Not even a little bit. And let's see who else. There's got to be somebody on their alt account, right?
I got it through. I got it through. I got it through.
Imagine that. Imagine that. He's just starting the stream, bro. He's an hour in. What do you want me to say, boys? I mean, listen. You got to understand. It is truly not my fault that these people cannot be truthful with themselves. It's not against Tuano. I think Tuano is doing a great job of branching out. But you can't say how good and how much you love this game. And the moment the update comes out, you don't even play the fucking game. Like, come on, bro. Yo, question. Love the content. I'm trying to get into content creation, specifically in Gacha space. Is there any games you recommend for starting? I play HSR. I won't play Genshin, not because of influence from you. I just don't like walking sims. Any suggestions? I suggest you play any game that you want and provide a content or perspective or narrative that people aren't supplying that you believe in, and then continue on from there. Okay? Be what you want to be seen in the community. Be what you want in the community, right? That's not being supplied. And I recommend covering Wuthering Waves when it comes out. It's going to be huge. It will be huge. And I recommend covering Wuthering Waves early, making guides, tier list, all that shit. Okay. All right. Video starting now. If you have anything you want to say or weigh in, please let me know. If there's one thing that I do not tolerate, it's disrespecting any of my friends. And I want to go on record saying this. Mr. Pokey has been an incredibly good friend to me since day one. Dude is a genuinely, respectfully amazing fucking guy. And if you disrespect him, you disrespect me. I don't give a fuck who you are. And you can say I'm biased. And for this one, oh yeah. Because one of the worst pieces of shit that caused me issues 4 years ago, 2 years ago, guess what, buddy? Mask off. You might not remember the issue that I had with this content creator, Dreamy, over 4 years ago, and how everybody believed them. But guess what? There were people who knew I was right, and then there were people who didn't know I was right yet. Until today. So I'll wait. I'll find the appropriate time to fill you guys in on what happened between me and Dreamy. But instead, let's figure out what the fuck that they did to Mr. Pokey.
I'd rather have 100 haters shouting at my face than one snake that talks behind my back.
True.
Hey guys, Mr. Pokey here, back with another video. And it is with a very, very heavy heart that I have to do this. But this situation just caught my attention by one of my viewers as of a couple of hours ago.
Okay.
If you guys are tired of the Genshin drama, well,
I
look
am.
no further because we have another fresh one served up to you right here by yours truly.
Here we
This
go.
time involving a certain Honkai Star Rail content creator going by the name of Aya Dreamy.
Now, I don't know when they converted to Honkai Star Rail. I remember them from Arknights, but I want to let them keep going.
Now, to sum Dreamy's character in 3 words, or rather this entire content, it will essentially be egotistical,
Yep.
envious, and entitled.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. I want to weigh in so bad on what the fuck they did, but I'm going to wait a little bit longer.
Now, they are quite literally the actual embodiment of Suguru Ghetto themselves, but without Ghetto's drip. We will be exploring pretty much all of the evidence that myself as well as my
Fucking weeb.
community have gathered up in the last couple of hours, and how Dreamy has been consistently talking smack about other content creators back for a really, really long time ever since Honkai Star Rail has started. If you are another content
For this long? They've been shitting on people for over a year consistently and no one called them out? How the fuck is this community such a fucking bitch that nobody corrected this shit for a year? Nobody told me. Nobody said this shit to anybody. Like, what the fuck? God damn.
creator or even a viewer that faced similar experiences, do reach out to me and we'll definitely get you covered, right? We will be looking at the case studies ranging from Gacha Smack, Vulcan, Yellow VV, Braxophone, myself, and most importantly, the very community that Aya Dreamy has been making content for, which is the Honkai Star Rail community.
I want to make one thing very clear. Gacha Smack, Vulcan, Braxophone, and Mr. Pokey. Hey, fuck it. At this point, even M-Tashed. Okay? They're underneath Papa's umbrella. Okay? I'm being dead ass. Those are incredible fucking people. All right? And if you attack their character, I'm sorry, bro. I'm going to have to go in on you. All right? You cannot convince me that those motherfuckers have done anything wrong to deserve any bullshit. Those are 5 real motherfuckers. Trust me, I get it wrong. I get the thing, okay? M-Tash, you know, we have a lot of sexual tension. People don't get it. I have so much respect for that dude. It's actually insane.
Dreamy only says these things in the Discord server, which is not a private server, by the way. It has more than 4,000 members, and everything that she say as of the time of this recording is still currently up on her channel. But since she doesn't really like to say this in front of public, understandably so, we will now be giving Dreamy the opportunity to say what they really think in front of everyone. When we are done with this, Dreamy will be snapped back to reality. And without further ado, let's get on with today's
There
content.
goes gravity.
So to first understand how Dreamy turned into Suguru Ghetto, we have to first understand the background of Dreamy. So Aya Dreamy has been a content creator for a really, really long time, making videos as old as 13 years ago. Age-old content creator, YouTube veteran, right? Super, super old. And
Off the record, not good content. Okay? Just not. Okay? It's low effort, right? They have this whole idea that because they take so long to make their content that it's good. It's like, okay, bro, you have no camera, use an AI voice, and you make content for the most niche community possible. And like, even back in the day, they're always like, oh, dude, I spent so long making all these videos. Why am I not getting views? Like, I even talked them through. You know what? I don't want to spoil anything. God, they just bitch. They're so fucking entitled. It's insane.
they really only started to pop off during the Arknight days. They started
Yep, I remember that. They were a pain in my fucking side in Arknights. This content creator, and I mean this genuinely, this content creator is the spawn, the root point of all of my hate. Genuinely. This content creator is the reason why people said that I am a piece of shit. Actually, this is the part where I became a villain because of this motherfucker. But I'm gonna wait because I want Pokey to give his piece.
out with voiceless gameplays, and now they transition into the female AI voiceover commentary for their current Honkai Star Rail videos. I will be referring to Dreamy as they, them, because it has never been confirmed what gender are they in real life. And there has been someone saying that in the Discord voice chat back in the days, Dreamy has revealed to have a male voice in the Discord voice chat. We have no confirmation about this. I don't want to get cancelled in 2024, so I will be referring to them as they, them. I will not be talking about Dreamy's Arknight drama with Tectone because frankly, that's none of my business. My business here is only for the Honkai Star Rail community as well as content creators. And let's
Hey, that's okay, Pokey. Hey, thanks for cueing me in. Okay, this is where I'm supposed to talk, right? This is where I'm supposed to talk? Okay. Wait, it's my turn? Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. 4 years ago, I make a video about a character named Province. Province was a dog shit unit. And I told people there are better units to invest in. Province is only good if you use 8 supports on them, some vague number. They're not worth your investment. So, what did Dreamy do? And I got a great quote. That got me in a lot of shit back then. They say, you're being too mean. Being too mean. Look at this shit. They even put out a post where you can't even talk about Tectone. Insanity. From 2021, if you talk about Tectone in the server, you get banned. If you don't fuck these sexy grandmas, you get banned. Anyways, so I put out a video saying Province is fucking mid. So what do? Do they upload a video and say, oh no, I think Province is good and present it as their own opinion? Or do they call the video debunking Tectone's claims and make a video where they showcase Province with like 5 fucking supports killing an easy fucking boss that anybody could have fucking done? Well, instead of presenting their opinion as their own, they decided to be a little pussy bitch and make it in opposition to mine. So I make a video saying, okay, I take their same strat. I put the literal worst free-to-play character down, her name's Cross, and killed the same boss with all those supports. And I said, do you get my point now? And then I said, if you don't want, because I called them a bitch, and I said, if you don't want me to call you a bitch, then stop acting like a bitch. Because the way that I see it, I'm just calling a spade a spade. Because they made, okay, and it gets worse. They made an attack on my career. Back when I was a guide maker and they were to say, don't believe in Tectone's guides, he's an idiot, watch mine instead. Absolutely not. You do not fuck with my money, especially back then. Absolutely fucking not. Gets worse. So one, they attack my credibility because they're so high up their own ass. They need to make sure that their opinion is the only opinion. And the only people that get to talk is them, because Dreamy is such a god. And how dare anybody say anything else that if somebody says something that goes against my strats, well, then I must correct them because I, Dreamy, the great lord, must stop them. Gets worse. Thought I moved past it. Okay? Jinx and Tuner. Yep. We all remember that. They make a video about me. And you know what Dreamy says? Yep. Tectone. Always hated that guy. Gaslighted and manipulated me in my DMs. There's a reason why everybody has an issue with him in every community that he goes in. Name me one content creator from the Arknights community that had an issue with me. Oh yeah, it was just you. You made a false narrative that you got everyone to deal with. And I've been getting heat for years with your comment of you being a little bitch. You were my first drama ever. My first real drama. And you painted that narrative to the Jinx and Tuner video. And then you got them to believe it. And then they explored that situation even more so. And now I still hear shit about Jinx and Tuner when we all know them stepping away from YouTube was for the best because their mental state was not that good. Thank God they stepped away before something bad happened. Now, it goes even further. Dreamy says I gaslighted and manipulated them in the DMs. So you know what I did? I made a YouTube video and I showed all of our DMs. Guess what you found in there? Do you think I attacked them? Do you think I called them names? Nope. Did not say shit. You know what in fact I did say? I was helping them with their YouTube channel. I was helping them get more views. I was helping them with their advice, and I even helped them get their fucking channel monetized. There was no shit talk. There was no slander. There was no gaslighting. There was no manipulating. And you know what's great? You don't have to take my word for it. Tectone DM leak reveals horrible truth. Arc Knight's drama. You don't have to take my word for it. This one's about Tactus. Hold up. Gotta find this. Gotta find this. Oh, I gotta scroll through so fucking far. You can go to their community post and they say, so this will be my final response to this drama between me and Tectone. First of all, I will admit that I was wrong about what it means to gaslight someone. I am not going to justify that mistake, but I explained to why I thought I got gaslighted. They accused me of something that I never did. In our DMs, I was nothing but kind. They accuse people who gaslight and manipulate. You want to know why? Those who've been hurt by people hurt people. And they projected what they do onto me. And you know what the worst thing is? People believed it. You want to know why? Because they heard Dreamy has a cute little girl voice. And they say, why is Tectone being such a big boogeyman, this poor defenseless girl? Because they're a piece of shit. They've always been a piece of shit. And if you don't get that, I'm sorry that you're stupid. You'll get it one day. Dreamy is a absolute rat fuck idiot. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't care about ifs, ands, or buts. They're a piece of shit. They've always been a piece of shit. The whole fucking time. Nothing's new. Guess what, Dreamy? 4 years ago, you made this your fate. When somebody fucks me over, I never forget. I never forget. I don't move on. I don't forgive. I just wait. I just wait. Because I know one day they can't keep up this bullshit act forever. And you had a pretty easy life. It's pretty hard to slip up when you pre-type all your videos and you use an AI voice. I just sit and wait. Here's the VOD with Dreamy's DMs. Okay, so let me get the boring bullshit out of the way. You have it? The reason why I'm not putting on you shit. My video had a I agree, but in the video I said that these videos are for current content only. Wow. We still have all the logs. Yep. We still have all the logs. Here you go, boys. Feel free to check out all these. Feel free to check out all these. Check out all these logs where I gaslighted and manipulated them. Guess what? There's none. There's absolutely none of that shit. Let me see if I can try to help him. Let's see if I can, let's just see if I can find the ones, the really, really, really juicy ones. Let's read this comment right here. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back. Usually in-game BGMs are not copyrighted, so content creators and streamers can give their game exposure. But now they're claiming these musics. Then what are we supposed to do? Always mute in-game music. Dreamy got claimed on their video, and I had to help them. Hold up. They got claimed. They were losing all their money on their videos. And so I say, I guess so. I'll reach out to the CMs and also most likely make a video about it because that's fucking outrageous. Made a video about it and it's performing at an outrageous level. Hopefully this will force some answers to the situation for you. And once again, I'm very sorry that this is happening to you. Eggy cry. It must be quite rough. Thanks. Me and some other CCs are also planning to do something. This has to get resolved sooner. Sounds good. Let me know if you need my assistance. I'm off to bed. See you around. See ya. Thanks for spreading more awareness to this issue. Hey, how's the channel going? All clean. Dreamy, I helped you. When you needed me, I fucking helped you. And what do? You little bitch? You backstab me. Here we are. Tectone helps somebody out, and then he gets stabbed in the fucking back. It's a tale as old as time. But I'm not going to let a piece of shit like you ruin my perception of someone else. Just because Dreamy fucked me doesn't mean that Mr. Pokey will. This clip will age fantastically. I have not given up on people. You made me almost want to give up on people because you were such a fucking snake. I did everything to try to help you with your channel. And then to go and say that I caused issues with everybody in Arknights, all these fucking dumb fuck cuck Genshin creators have been quoting your ass for years when I've done fucking nothing. Besides respond when provoked. Well, guess what, bitch? It's 4 years. And now it's time for you to pay your fucking dues. You're a fucking snake. You've always been a snake. And I promise you, no one's going to have your back anymore. You pissed off the wrong motherfucker, and how dare you go after Mr. Pokey? And I barely even know the situation. Let's keep going. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. TLDR, fuck Dreamy. Let's continue.
This video, Tectone is probably going to be reacting to this anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a little bit more. I gotta piss. Give me 10 seconds. We're in for a long stream today, boys. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, what happened?
So I'm sure that he'll fill you guys in on exactly what happened back in the days. So for Honkai Star Rail, Dreamy, for lack of better word, has not been performing so well ever since their initial spike in the Herta video where they raked on over 300,000 views, and after that it has just been on a steady decline ever since from their peak in Arknights. So
Now, I'm going to let you know this, and this is very important to understand. There are a lot of content creators who have gotten an ego due to the fact that they blow up by making guides on a game. Now, that is an example of when a game makes you. And this is the whole issue with Dreamy. Dreamy got lucky by making okay guides in a game. They got picked up by the algorithm, and then there it is. They get a fucking ego. They think their shit doesn't stink. This, that, and the other. A lot of people are going to have a rude reality awaken them when they realize that they make guide content for another game and nobody gives a fuck because they're not getting lucky anymore. Guide makers, unfortunately, do have the rare... They do have the rare chance to just make it by putting out information, but a lot of people aren't following them for the guides, or aren't following them for them. They're mainly just following them for the guides, which leads to a lot of scarred egos.
understandably, Dreamy is very upset at their channel having only this amount of views, especially for a channel that has almost 90,000 subscribers on YouTube. They are very, very mediocre compared to the few of the larger Honkai Star Rail creators, such as Brexaphone, Savvy Plays, Goba Certified, Gacha Smack, Vulcan, and, you know, myself included. Dreamy has actively brewed this hate and resentment and complain about their lack of views, their channel discoverability, as well as the overall dissatisfaction with their content creation due to, at the end of the day, lack of views. Taking into a deeper look, their content is mostly, almost exclusively catered around the Memory of Chaos Zero Cycles, which is the Honkai Star...
But nobody gives a fuck about Zero Cycles. You don't need to do Zero Cycles. They're pointless. You just get the rewards and then you fucking leave.
Equivalent of Spiral Abyss in Genshin Impact.
Who the fuck is shitting on Sevi Plays? Bro's like the most innocent person I've ever met. You got beef with Sevi fucking plays?
Right? Getting a 0 cycle in Memory of Chaos, frankly speaking, nobody gives a shit. It is
That's what I'm saying.
literally just a personal achievement to show the community that you can clear a stage that's very difficult within 0 cycles, which is going to be a very impressive feat. So with a simple reality check, the amount of people interested in a 0 cycle is inherently always going to be lesser than
Very
someone
little.
that's looking to, for example, a guide, pre-release analysis, or a more general guide such as for Swarm Disaster as well as Golden Gears, which is part of the reason why Dreamy's 0 cycles video has not been doing too well compared to more of the major content creators out there. This is not to say that Dreamy has not put in effort in their videos, right? I've personally seen and loved some of Dreamy's videos before this drama exploded in my face. There's tons of planning involved.
I would like to go on record saying that I haven't. So, you like what you like. Fuck that shit. That shit's garbage. All right, anyways, moving forward.
Speed tuning, team building, right? Knowing when to use the skills, because I personally have done 0 cycles on my stream with my viewers a lot of times. Right? I know the amount of effort it goes towards the 0 cycle. We're not denying that Dreamy definitely places effort into their content. But that being said, because this content by nature is not as popular as the mainstream media, this sets up the stage similar to Suguru Ghetto, right? Dreamy's
Pokey. I mean, come on. You're such a fucking weeb.
slow descent into madness or toxicity amongst her and her own community. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, we described Dreamy as someone with 3 characteristics: egotistical,
Yep.
envious, and
Yep.
entitled.
Yep.
So egotistical is defined as someone that's excessively conceited or absorbed in oneself, right?
Thanks,
A
Paimon.
very self-centered individual. Envious is a feeling of discontent or resentment towards others over somebody else's achievements. And lastly, entitled is
Yep.
believing that oneself is inherently deserving of certain privileges or special treatment just because of, in this case, a subscriber count on YouTube, right? So Dreamy has this very strange god complex that, much like Suguru Ghetto, believe that they are better than everyone else and viewing them as dumb or monkeys in Ghetto's term,
Jesus Christ.
especially when it comes to Memory of Chaos content. Dreamy feels that they are entitled to
Imagine getting an ego over playing a gotcha game. It's a single player cozy gotcha game. Imagine actually going live and thinking that you're superior because of the way you play fucking Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail. Who gives a fuck? It's all they have, to be fair. True.
all the views because they have spent a lot of effort making 0 cycle clears, which we are not denying, and simply cannot fathom why their videos are not as popular as some of our major Honkai style content creators out there. Sit down, have a drink, because I'm about to unload a whole lot of shit and a whole lot of case studies onto you guys, exposing Dreamy, talking smack about pretty much almost every single content creator that I know.
Okay. I would like to make one thing very clear. It does not matter how much effort you put into something. You putting effort into something does not mean that anybody wants it. The only thing that matters is demand. It doesn't matter if you spent 1,000 hours making a drawing if you fucking suck at it. It's not worth $500. It's only worth what people are willing to pay. I have a feeling on YouTube, and I think it's the truth, good content always will rise. The problem is if you don't put out good content, people aren't going to watch. Now, you could get lucky and bad content makes it into the algorithm. Well, just look at my videos. But if you're not making shit that people don't want to watch, then people aren't gonna fucking watch. Doesn't matter if you get your feelings hurt over it, sweetheart.
know in Honkai Star Rail. And of course, this is not a drill, right? For our very first case study, we're going to start off small. It's going to be by a smaller content creator going by Yellow VV. I'm just going to call them Yellow, who also creates a channel around MOC 0 cycle content. They are a smaller content creator, and their complaint did not even gain traction amongst the mainstream media, well, at least until today, when Mr. Pokey is going to give you the platform for you to air your injustice, and I will bring you justice. So this is essentially the community post that was posted around 9 days ago. First of all, I recommend you guys to check out Yellow's channel. Really, really good 0 cycle clears. One of the first content creators that I've seen that made an E0, S0, DPS 0 cycle, right? So looking into the community post, you guys can just honestly read it by yourself. But the gist of it is Dreamy accused of Yellow of stealing their tech specifically the Von Weg Pella tag in a Zero Cycle content. So taking a look in the comment section over here, somebody left a comment on Dreamy's video where they said, exact same comp I see people copying for Zero Cycle ratio MOC12. Not impressive to see now. Now this is obviously a hate comment on Dreamy's content because it is nothing original, right? Why is Dreamy doing another Zero Cycle where everyone else has already done it? So Dreamy, as someone who has a very, very, very huge ego, did not take this hate comment lightly. Or in fact, they do not take any hate comments lightly, as you can see later on, right? So for this specific comment, Dreamy went on.
I remember when there was drama between me and Dreamy, and they're so small, they didn't just reply to one comment. They would reply to every comment that would disagree with them. Every single one. And it wasn't for views on YouTube. It wasn't for views on Twitch. It was for just, they were so small, they couldn't not reply to a comment. Not one, every single one.
Copying? You mean how people copied my Von Weg Pella tag?
I love how they capitalized my to put emphasis. What a pussy.
After I introduced it on my Topaz Zero Cycle video? Ah, yes. Even though literally no one was using this tag, all of a sudden, everyone is using this after I introduced the tag. Funny enough, because I even specifically stated Von Weg Pella as a strong tag for two-faced bosses such as Airborne Deer. And also, those people you watched literally never use Pella, nor have they ever used Pella this way until I introduced that tag. And of course, her viewers would be like,
yeah, man. Nobody thought of two-piece Von Weg on Pela ever. You were the first one. You created Honkai Star Rail. Bro hits you with the yes, like you're a supervillain. Bro, you're not a supervillain. You're just a fucking dumbass.
Real quick, Dreamy, I watched multiple CC and I agree you were the first one and all that kind of stuff. Basically stroking Dreamy's ego even further. This is directly...
Dreamy really hit Pokey with the, I should be the only one getting praised for using two-piece Von Weg.
Addressing Yellow's Zero Cycle clear previously, right? Because Yellow also used a Von Weg Pella tag. Yellow is one of the only person he know that does not copy anything. And to that, Dreamy has to say, no, he did not. You can literally check all of Yellow's video right now, and specifically against a two-faced boss, he never used this Pella Von Weg tag. How convenient. So Dreamy is just straight up accusing Yellow of once again a Artumbo 2.0 incident, right? Yellow, being the Giga Chat that he is, completely shuts down Dreamy in his community post, as you guys can see, showing that CN has developed this tech months ago. Long time ago, before Dreamy even came out with her Topaz Zero Cycle video that was very recent. And frankly speaking, this is an embarrassingly easy tech to recreate. This is not like ZMM, using Remembrance Path, using...
It's literally using a two-piece, bro. It's using a fucking two-piece, and they think they invented that. Bro must think they invented the game.
The capitalism power on.
You know what? I bet you Dreamy invented Pela. Yeah, fuck it, bro. I bet Dreamy gave birth to Dewey, to be honest.
Where it takes a lot more effort to actually recreate a strategy. This is literally straight up equipping a two-piece onto your support, and that is Pela. That's it. And frankly speaking, anyone that does Zero Cycles can put...
So Dreamy's not a girl? Now here's the thing. Here's how you lose this debate. You weigh in on their gender like it matters, right? And then what they'll do is they'll disregard every other point that you made that is correct, and then say, hey, they were a bully because they said this about my gender. That's how you lose. Hey, guess what, boys? In that comment, I ain't gonna say shit. Because then what are they gonna do? I'm not giving them a single wiggle room, because here's what these dumb fuck CCs do. And they think they're smart, because it does work every now and then. Someone makes a whole post about them, and they disprove one point slightly. And they say, you see, I won. He was wrong about one point that he made in these past 99. So, now you got to do the Tectone strat. You got to walk it down bit by bit by bit and explain every single thing is wrong. Because if it is, then it is. Dumb motherfucker.
Put together that Von Weg has action value advance, Von Weg has energy regeneration, so naturally allows Pela to go faster. It's kind of like claiming you're the first person to solve 1 + 1 = 2, and that everyone else after coming up with 1 + 1 = 2 is a copycat, which is honestly
Bro, Dreamy probably thought they invented breathing. Damn, Pokey low-key funny. Low-key. Dude, goddamn, bro. Boy has jokes. That's good shit, homie. Hey, fist bump. Good shit.
ridiculous, right? Dreamy then also goes on to belittle Yellow's content, saying that it wasn't as smooth as her, signaling another superiority complex that Dreamy is the much better player compared to.
So, he zero cycled, but it wasn't as smooth as my zero cycle. You may have beaten the game, but you didn't beat the game as good as I did. Good God, bro. Get a fucking grip. Get a fucking grip. Jesus Christ. Why don't you zero cycle yourself out of your bedroom and get a fucking life?
To Yellow. Now, the best part is, this is the best part, right? Being the absolute giga chat that Yellow is, he doesn't even care what Dreamy thinks of their content because he's just someone that wants to enjoy the game and showcase the zero cycles he managed to create with his team building and thought process. But unfortunately, this is a step on the toes of Dreamy, right? How dare they make another zero cycle content? How dare they make Von Weg Pella? And how dare they play less smoothly compared to the almighty Dreamy? This is absolutely unacceptable, right? So that is our first case study of Dreamy's absolutely insane ego. And now I'll
Hey, hopefully at this point of the video, you're thinking, I got no idea who the fuck Dreamy is, but what a dumb motherfucker. And if you're at this point in the video, go leave me a comment saying peanut butter, and I'll know what you're talking about, if that's how you felt.
present to you the second case study, and this time involving with yours sincerely, Mr. Pokey, right? This is not all of it because there's another even bigger case study all the way at the end, but I'll say that for later. But I'll let the screenshot speak for itself first, right? So this is the gist of it. Pokey has never even true zero cycled with low investments. It is always E2 Bronya, E2 deal. Yeah, this guy is basically waiting his whole life to comment it because I don't over invest for a zero cycle. Now I can't zero cycle, basically his chance. Funnily enough, I've literally never commented a single thing onto Dreamy's channel in my entire life. I'm just gonna give them the benefit of doubt and that they're referring to some of my viewers who left a comment on their channel, right? But let's continue. And then, bruh, Pokey was so proud of the first half with E2 deal when I could almost do it already with just E0. When it comes to strategies and
Okay, why is it bad that Mr. Pokey was proud of his cycle? Look at him being happy as an accomplishment, but he should have known that I did it better. Look at him proud of being Sekiro. Doesn't he know I beat it better than him? What a fucking loser, bro. Get a fucking grip.
and text, I'm way ahead. Minor spoilers for the next PvP tourney. He literally took his teammates' best support just for second half. The next PvP tourney video is gonna be hella fun. So, for context for this video, I released a double zero cycle featuring Ramei and E2 Inhibitor Lune on both halves of Memory of Chaos.
Yep.
I posted it simply because I had a fun stream, I had a good time with my viewers, and it translates to awesome YouTube content after my edit.
Mr. Pokey, you must know, to these pencil neck dorks, you're not allowed to have fun, man. You can't. To some theory crafters, this is their whole life. And you are not allowed to have fun unless they say so. It is fucking pathetic. It is rat bitch tactics, and it is so cringe. Also, hi Pink, I hope you're having so much fun watching the stream.
Editor and some nice edits, right? And I've been doing this ever since Kafka's release. Well, my very first zero cycle was with Kafka way back in the day, right? So it is not the first time that I've done zero cycles on my channel because frankly speaking, to me, zero cycle is just fun to do. I like to do it on stream, I like to do it with my viewers, I like to mod, I like to think, and when we actually get it, it is hella hype, right? So that is why I do my zero cycle content. So ever since that double zero cycle video, Dreamy then posted another video titled What Real Strategy Looks Like. Now this is essentially
Oh my god! So Dreamy did the same shit to Pokey that this dumb fuck did to me? Rather than just posting their content as their content, they had to post it in opposition. Rather than just saying, Province is really good, they would say, no, Tectone's wrong. Province is great. Like, just make a video called Province is great. Rather than posting your zero cycle, you say, the best zero cycle ever. Fuck Mr. Pokey. Good God, bro.
handed jab at my content by insinuating that it wasn't a real strategy, right? My zero cycle was not a real strategy, right? Only Dreamy's excellent god tier Memory of Chaos is a real strategy. So
that is exactly what people didn't get. And the worst thing is, there was defenders saying, oh, it's just a harmless video, man. It's just a harmless video. No, it's not. That is a direct attack at your competition, attempting to put yourself on a pedestal and take them down multiple fucking pegs. You are going after Mr. Pokey's success. You are going after his money. You can't earn your own money. You have to go after his and take his. It's pathetic rat bitch tactics. You know it. I know it. Finish the fucking quote.
So this is specifically aimed at my content. I know this is aimed at my content because a few of my viewers regrettably left a few not so pleasant comments on Dreamy's videos asking why Dreamy couldn't clear a 0 cycle despite using an E6 Silver Wolf, or how Mr. Pokey has already done a double 0 cycle and then their previous video was only a 1 cycle, right? So this triggered Dreamy's absolutely massive ego once again, right? They absolutely cannot stand this. They cannot stand not being the very best Memory of Chaos clear. So for this, I just want to say that the fault is definitely on those viewers, right? It is a childish remark, and I've personally left a comment on their strategy, which Dreamy literally pinned and hearted, right? I've explained, nice clear, sorry that you had to deal with those people. I thought we were all cool, right? And even the description.
It's insane. It's insane. Because what Pokey is going through, I shit you not, is the exact same thing that me and Dreamy went through all those years ago. And the amount of people who were willing to defend Dreamy's behaviors because they thought it was a girl, it was insane. Bro needs to wake up.
Of a YouTube video, they stated that there is no beef between Mr. Pokey and me. In fact, we're in the same private Discord with other HSI content creators where we help each other when it comes to HSI content. But holy crap, some of you Mr. Pokey fans are toxic AF. Now, I'm not so sure whether there's really a lot of help when
I hate when commenters go astray and they say, well, your whole community is so toxic. God, bro. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, oh, content creators should be in charge of every single person who watches their content. What the fuck? Like, actually such a mindless Neanderthal brainlet take. Oh, dude, some people who watch your content, they said this, it's your fault. So stupid.
And all you do is talking smack behind pretty much every single content creator's back, and I will be exposing.
Wait, what the fuck did they say about smack? There's no good CC for reverse 1999. There are some who branch from HR to R 1999. There's you. But sadly, they are the shitty ones, like Gotcha, Smack, and Vulcan. What the fuck? Legit, two of the best content creators in the entire space. What the fuck is this dumbass talking about?
Creators back, and I will be exposing this momentarily, right? But first, let's just focus on this real quick. When I first saw this video, after I saw the description, after I gave the comment, and
side note, Reverse 1999 is a terrible game.
After Dreamy posted it, after Dreamy pinned it and hearted it, I gave them a very, very big benefit of the doubt, casting away my initial response, which is, wait, why would they even call this what real strategy look like?
Yep.
Are they actually trying to compete with me for a 0 cycle content? Did I actually hurt their ego at this point?
Absolutely.
I did not know that Dreamy had this ego problem back then, so I simply
Bro, I literally called Dreamy a bitch. The B word. And then they got their ass hurt over that. Like, deeply. Like, that's the worst thing I could call him. Like, what the fuck? Has bro never played League of Legends one time? You got upset over the B word? Good God. Like, just what else do you call these people besides a fucking pussy? That's literally bitch behavior. I know. Like they got ass hurt, like fucking crying, bitching, seeking comfort from their peers. Oh, he called me a bitch. My God, bro. Get a fucking grip.
You know what? Maybe they're just trying to find a way to get views. So that's that, right? I didn't think of it, right? It was never a dick measuring competition to see who is the best Memory of Chaos player in the entire YouTube content creator space, and
Absolutely.
much less
Nobody cares.
belittle others by showing how I'm the best player in Honkai Star Rail using X and X idolants, X and X units, and how I can clear 0 cycle. That's never my intention, right?
What people don't get is it doesn't matter who's the best Honkai Star Rail player or Genshin Impact player. The only thing that matters is who's the most entertaining. Dr. Disrespect was infinitely more entertaining than Shroud, and look at the viewership. Dr. Disrespect was about 1% as good as Shroud, and Dr. Disrespect blew up in terms of popularity, not because he was good, but because he was funny and he was compelling. It doesn't matter how much effort you put in, it doesn't matter how good you are. The only thing that matters is being entertaining to your audience, and that's all that should matter. The moment someone's not enjoying the content, they're not gonna fucking watch. That's just how it is. It is basic business. It is. I don't know how people don't get this. Oh yeah, I do, because they're fucking stupid.
Actively show my builds, and I know that my
Nobody
builds, they are not
watches me 'cause
attainable
I'm
for
good.
pretty much 90% of the population, because I do have multiple Eidolons, I do have multiple super musicians, and I have, frankly speaking, amazing relics, right? Shout out to my E3S5 Bronya, I love you, right? But on this matter of relics and relatability on how they can clear with like much lesser investments, let's take a look at what Dreamy's relics actually have, right? Here we have a 171 speed Bronya with a 167% crit damage. And then we have a daughter ratio with 3.6k attack, 84% crit rate, and 163% crit damage. And then here we have another Runmei with 217% break effect with the energy regeneration rope as well as 41% effect rest. And then here we have a Teen Yun
What the
with a
fuck?
2.4k, almost 2.5k attack with 173 speed. Now,
It can go that high?
Dreamy, let's be completely honest here, right? You know it, I know it, and I can tell you with 1000%
Everybody
certainty,
knows
these
it.
are not relatable builds to 99% of the player population.
Bro, code post stats worse than that, and people Pepe W that shit in mass. Nobody can play with that shit. Nobody can do that shit. Bro, I get above 144 speed and I get anxiety because I'm going too fast. And I tell my Bronya, yo, chill. I can't handle this many fucking turns. It's like, it's insane.
And I can also say with 99 confidence that Dreamy definitely refreshed their stamina to farm for additional relics in order to get a better relic quality, right? So let's not pretend that the zero cycle done by Dreamy was using absolutely dog shit relics or even mediocre relics, because frankly speaking, these are all impressive units, very well built. The only way
They max refresh. Dreamy is 760 days ahead of the normal player base. No, they're not. They're just really good. What do you mean? No, that's not true. They're just really good at the game, guys.
you can actually get so many units well built is through refreshing stamina and farming relics. So at the end of the day, let's not pretend that your zero cycle is only done with skill and that you're the very best of the very best because you're like the best
It's
on
a fucking gacha game. Your progress is generally gated by luck.
style memory of chaos player, right? You need to speed tune, yes. You need to tierize your team building, yes. You need to know which skills to use at what moment, yes, right?
Hey boys, if you don't have a 173 ting unit, it's because you're bad. Sorry, man. Just roll better, dumbass.
not denying that, but
You gotta press up B, select start the moment that the relic drops, and then it gets a guaranteed 80 speed roll.
frankly speaking, the most important skill for any zero cycles in Memory of Chaos boils down to two things: pulling better and rolling better, right? If you don't have the Eidolons, if you don't have the relics investments, no matter how much you try to replicate like Dreamy's Memory of Chaos zero cycle or even my Memory of Chaos zero cycle clear, you are not gonna get it because you're just not at the same level of investments when it comes to these content creators, right? It is not realistic. But back to my case study, I'm not saying that having an unrelatable build is a sin, but what is weird is thinking that you're god complex, thinking that you're giga brain, that you've transcended everyone.
Nothing wrong with having really well built units. Thinking that you're good because of it is fucking cringe.
One's intellect by coming up with this zero cycle with the regs you have with the Pella one weg tech, and it's just frankly very, very disturbing. And the last thing
It's like when people get an ego when they beat Spiral Abyss after grinding it every single day for 8 months and then get one clear of 36 star and then assume that they're a god because nobody else has done it, when in reality, you're just not a fucking loser like that. And nobody wants to play the game like that. Okay, you're not good because you play a lot. You're not good because you got lucky. Anybody can throw shit against the wall. Eventually, it'll fucking stick. Like, holy fuck.
thing I need is for another content creator to treat Memory of Chaos as a I'm better than you situation, right? Dreamy having the ego to literally gatekeep things such as Pella one weg tech or my zero cycle is better than yours is respectfully cringe, right? Now moving on to the next case study is gonna be with Vulcan and the Timaeus Cup. Now, I'm pretty sure some of you guys have seen this series done by Vulcan channel before, where we have done a few PvP cards. I've done so with Goba, I've done with Gacha Smet, even Tectone has Get On, right? It's basically a bunch of content creators getting together, showcasing off-mana builds and off-mana team comps to clear Memory of Chaos. In this case, I don't even believe that this is a genuine screenshot, but just take a look at it for yourselves. Okay?
What's this?
Now, putting down other content creators such as Yellow or even myself because we are stealing your views, you know what? I get it, right? It's a dick move, but I get it. But imagine being so egotistical and envious and entitled to the point where you literally tell your community to not subscribe to Vulcan, the very channel that is giving you exposure and your desperately desired views. What? It will release in 2 days. As usual, Vulcan. Bruh, you don't even need a sub. Most likely it will get recommended. Since I'm in it, I'm gonna get tagged.
Oh my god. What a dumb, petty, small motherfucker.
Up until this point, I've been relatively
After Vulcan went out of his way to invite them. That's insane.
composed, or as much as I can. But holy, the audacity to say this is some next level shit, man. I don't even think Ghetto has an ego as big as you, Dreamy. Genuinely, right? There's not much to be said here. I'm just absolutely shocked and speechless that somebody would actually say this in a public space, mind you. This is a public Discord with over 4,000.
I don't mean to virtue signal so much or too much or at all, but I do just want to say this. So Dreamy, when they get invited on the Timaeus Cup, they get an ego because they want to win or maybe they want to lose. And then they say, don't subscribe to Vulcan. Do you want to know what I did? I said, win or lose, I don't want the money. Just give it to Mr. Pokey so he can get a better PC. Ask him. This shit isn't about content to me. It's about respect. And the fact that there's people this small in this community that want to have egos this enormous drives me insane, especially when these dumb fucks try to drop me to their level. It's pathetic. And I love when this behavior gets called out.
Members. This is not a one-to-one chat with their bestie, alright? Absolutely ridiculous. And speaking about PvP, furthermore, you can see the comment Dreamy left there with almost 1,000 upvotes. Thanks for having me, guys. GG's to everyone.
Yeah, fucking
While
right.
in the back scene, this is what Dreamy has mentioned, right? You know, at the end of the day, this is a classic example of what we would say in real life, a snake.
True.
By Urban Dictionary definition, a snake is a person who seems like they are really nice, you know, they can confide in, they're very nice, they're very chill to hang out, but actually, they're a backstabber waiting for the moment to strike.
True.
And I'll let the screenshot speak for itself, and I'm just gonna weigh in on my thoughts on this, right? You can look at it yourself. So, I'm sorry, the great Suguru Dreamy, right? I'm sorry that me and God Doggo's team building displeased you, right? I'm sorry that we lost to you in the
The
PvP.
worst thing is actively letting someone shit talk another person's community that you're attempting to be cordial with and say that anybody watch them is fucking stupid. You are actively preventing people from checking out the content of people who you say that you're cordial with. It is absolute snake behavior.
In which you couldn't even be bothered to support by subscribing to Vulcan's channel. You are truly the greatest Honkai Star-Rail Member of Chaos player of all time. And in the future, I will be sure to note that if I ever were to do another PvP with you, the great Dreamy, I'll instantly forfeit my match against you because I'm simply not worthy of you, right? And I am serious about this, by the way. I will never participate in another content with Dreamy for the rest of my life unless they actually come up with a public apology that is satisfactory, right?
No. Do not. Here's the thing, man. People don't change. Okay? Do not. Fucking apology. You don't need it, Pokey. You want to know why? You don't need that motherfucker in your life. You don't need to be cordial with these motherfuckers. Fuck them. They fucked you. Fuck them. I stand 1,000,000%. No one should have to do content with someone who fucks them that fucking hard. Fuck being cordial. Absolutely fuck that. Dreamy is a rat fucking bitch. And you know what? I'm honestly the same. I do not do anything with any motherfucker who's going to be a pussy bitch like that.
Imagine actively encouraging hatred and toxicity
Towards a guy
within
who
your
helps.
community by flexing on how you won in the Memory of Chaos PvP content, which, mind you, had the entire purpose of content creators having fun and showcasing
Bringing
off-meta
people
builds.
together.
Now, if you truly want to sweat it out and be the very, very best in esports or whatever, may I recommend to you to go and play League of Legends, right? I think that'll be...
True. And Tracho, if you're here, please cut this part out. Boys. New videos out. If you can do me a favor, if you can go here and if you can leave a like real quick, This is very important. This is about what I just talked about. And it is very important to not let these dumb fucks control the narrative. I am asking you guys to take 2 seconds out of your day to quickly tab over, click it, and like it. If you want to go above and beyond on that, leave a comment. We do not want these dumb fucks to think that they've won. Whenever Tectone gets canceled, pretty much means that he's right about something. True! True! God damn, that's fucking true. And feel free to leave a comment. I'm going to quickly post this on Twitter as well. My response. There we go. Appreciate you, boys. Dude, the fact that we got that many likes that quick, thank you so fucking much. Okay? We don't want these people to think they got one over on old Techie. Okay? We don't want these people to think that they got one over. Okay? Fuck these motherfuckers. Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely fucking not. We are not going to let these people weaponize their stupidity. Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely insane. Absolutely fucking insane. Appreciate the fuck out of you boys. Feel free to go watch this shit later. And if you want to play it in the background, you're more than welcome to if you've already heard it. But just know that I appreciate the fuck out of y'all's support, okay? I genuinely do. Here's my tweet. Here's my tweet as well. If any of you guys want to leave a comment as well. You don't have to, but if you have time, I would greatly appreciate that. If you want to leave a heart, if you want to leave a comment, want to leave a retweet, go for it. You do not have to. Just know that I appreciate it because I'm tired of dealing with these dumb fucks. I do not get paid enough to deal with these fucking children. Appreciate you. Thank you, boys. And if you haven't downloaded Twitter, you should. It's very fun to watch me mess with neurodivergents on the internet. It's a blast. Anyways, sorry. Mr. Pokey, I'm going to allow you to continue. Let's continue on. Tracho, if you can cut that out, greatly appreciate it.
Right up your alley. My point is, how much of a superiority complex must you have to actively put down other content creators? Other content creators who are literally giving you views and exposure on your channel over a
Views, exposure, and money, and they still be a snake bitch.
zero cycle or over memory of chaos. Like, what is even going on? This is a single player PvE game with zero competitive elements. There's the whole reason why people even love this game, right? It is chill, you can hang out with your friends, and you can talk about your favorite waifus and husbandos. Imagine making this a
Tingyun is alive. And if you don't believe it, it's because you're fucking coping, man. She's alive. Luocha has even confirmed it in their voice line. We will meet her again one day.
sweaty PvP to become the very best of the very best over like I just don't understand why Dreamy would treat this like a League of Legends esports where the best zero cycle or the most optimal zero cycle is gonna be the next faker, right? Please sit down, show some humility, show some respect to the others around you, right? And speaking of respect,
Yep.
here is our fourth case study, which is none other than Honkai Star Rail's community as a whole. Yes, that's right. The very viewers that watch Dreamy's content, right?
Wait,
You can see from this over here, right? You really can't underestimate how dumb some people could go. You can't argue against that. I don't care about Memory of Chaos 9 because players are too dumb to realize that it's not easier than Memory of Chaos 10. They think the Memory of Chaos 9 showcase is easy. I don't know. I've always accepted the fact that majority of humankind are dumb.
What the fuck, bro? Does little bro think that they're God? Gee, how does it keep getting worse? I get thinking that one content creator's a dumbass. The whole world? What the fuck are you? This light Yagami ass? Well, thank God you don't have the death note. Jesus Christ.
Majority of humankind are dumb. It is probably one of those players who can't even understand such a simple concept such as being skill when positive, neutral, or negative, right? Typical dumb players. The picture over here is basically referring to a hater leaving a hate comment on Dreamy, right? And like I mentioned, Dreamy's ego is so massive, she absolutely cannot take a hate comment on her channel, right? So it's come to the point where she's not only dissing her competitors, she's not only dissing her supporters,
She's dismissing humanity as a whole.
she's literally dissing the very community that she's making content for by calling
Why the fuck would you watch someone like that? Like, genuinely. No personality. No showmanship. Just a robot AI voice doing shit nobody cares about, and they actively say they hate their viewers. Like, You can literally get their content from anyone else. Like, good God. Maybe it's a cute girl. Yeah, you're like one of those people on VR chat. Every mute's a girl. They're a girl in game. What do you mean?
The majority of humankind are dumb. So I guess everyone is just dumb compared to the great Dreamy, right? Yo, Dreamy, honestly, at this point, I don't think your content deserves your viewers' viewership, right? They're simply beneath you. In fact, here's a link for Ghetto's cosplay costume whenever you're ready, right? Don't worry, your ad revenue from the views will be able to cover this, assuming that you will still have views when I drop this video, right? So...
yeah, you're right. Hey, guys, I'm not worthy of watching Dreamy. I'm going to unsubscribe right now. You're right. You're right. I am not worthy. I'm going to unsubscribe. You know what? I'm not even worthy of liking your channel. I'm going to dislike it because I'm not worthy of touching your precious like button. I am simply not worthy.
To the viewers, I hope that you guys know what kind of content creator you're watching at this point.
Good shit.
Next, Case Study 5. Now, Case Study 5, I'm just gonna lump pretty much almost every single major Honkai Star content creator together. Brexaphone, Savvy Place, myself, Gacha Smack, Tectone. As long as we rake in more views than Dreamy, we're under her radar, right? So remember how I mentioned at the start of the background where
we're the next target. That's why they came after me for Province. How dare Tectone make a Province video? I'll make a better one. I'll let everybody know it. Hey guys. My guide's better than Tectone's. Why is he so angry? Why is he saying these hurtful things? I was just letting everybody know how superior I was. Oh, he called me a bitch. Oh, stop it. I'm so innocent. Pussy.
Where Dreamy is not happy with their views on YouTube. So looking at this screenshot, this is pretty much the most classic definition of entitlement you will witness in a long time, right? So you can Dreamy, there's a 50,000 view true zero cycle that uses an E2 silly. I don't even use such powerful idolants, yet my zero cycle have less views. Omega lol. 3 weeks ago, but higher views than any of my recent guides. Mathematically, objectively better. Lamau. There's no good content creator for Reverse 1999. There are some who branch from HSR to Reverse 1999, but sadly, they are shitty ones, like Gacha Smack and Vulcan, right? Someone else is stealing the views this time, right? I think copying Zyok's thumbnail as well, right? To boost the views. Incognito results, but where's my views? Is this a bug? Or
I don't talk about this often because we're friends now. But Vulcan, I've never told him this. Vulcan was actually an inspiration to me to make guides for Skylanders Ring of Heroes. And I have nothing but respect for that guy. His content is very good. He churns it out very well. His delivery is amazing. And it actually does piss me off when people shit talk his guides because without Vulcan, I probably would not be making content right now. We used to talk as well on the phone while he was working. It was awesome, but he has a family. It's very hard for me to justify wanting to keep up with somebody that much when I know they have so much going on because I'm like, why would they want to bother with me when they have a whole family? But he was a huge inspiration. He still is. Amazing fucking guy.
or some shit. Omega lol. Imagine thinking not getting views on your channel is a bug. Yeah, maybe Silverwolf implanted a bug. I don't know. Jesus Christ, these three are really just using the same formula over and over. And these three, Dreamy is specifically referring to Brexaphone, Savvy Place, and one more content creator, which I'm not really aware of. Probably Gacha Game or something like that, right? I usually don't compare myself to others and have my own target. I especially base it on the amount of effort I put. Like, these guys take a couple of days to make. I want at least 50k views. Showcases can be 10 to 20k for all I care because they are low effort. I'm impressed Savvy gets views with almost close to zero theory crafting. Her guide does have a nice format though. Imagine not coming up with your own map and your own
You know what else gets zero views? Their bedroom, because they're a fucking incel.
calculations like our great Dreamy. How dare you get hundreds or thousands of views while my guide don't even get close to 50k views? At least 50k views, mind you, right? This is absolutely unacceptable for the great Dreamy, right? So where views, right? Where views, view donation. I remember the days when my Genshin guide had better views than Brexaphone despite being only subtitles. And this is coming from somebody that said, I usually don't compare myself with others, by the way, right? Holy back reading. Yeah, I dug up quite a little bit for it.
Where the fuck is Drama Certified? Where are they, bro? Where the fuck is Drama Certified, bro? What the fuck? Also, and Sip Steven, I agree. How the fuck does someone shit talk Sevi? Like, they're like a gummy bear. You're gonna shit talk Sevi? Like, that's like feuding with like Pikachu. Like, what the fuck? It's actually insane. So Sippy is nothing but sweet from what I know.
For this, right? Stealing views, guys. Stealing views. Why is everyone but me, the great Suguru Dreamy, Dreamy? I don't know, but maybe, right? Just maybe, your content isn't as good as you think it is.
Maybe your content's bad, little bro. God damn.
Content is just something that maybe less people want to watch because, you know, it's a zero cycle video, which literally less than 1% of the player base even gives a shit about. Maybe that's why, right? Newsflash. YouTube doesn't owe you a thing.
True.
Your subscribers doesn't owe you a thing.
True.
None of the time you invested in making a zero cycle or a guide owes you a thing, right?
True.
The world itself does not owe you a single damn thing.
Well, people watching this video do owe me a subscription and a follow on Twitch, as well as they do have to obligatory follow Mr. Pokey on his YouTube and Twitch. But, you know, I mean, that's a given, right? We all know that.
If you want to make content for the sake of views, for the sake of money, right, may I suggest just go ahead and work at McDonald's or at Wendy's, right? Because
oh, shit, man. God damn. Holy shit, bro. Get back to McD's, you fucking pussy. Hey, little bitch boy. Oh, yo, get him, Pokey. Hey, that's my son. That's my fucking son. Get him.
I am absolutely positive that minimum wage is statistically more than being a content creator 99% of the time, right?
True.
People that watch content, they don't watch content because you put in effort, right?
Yep.
Nobody cares if you spend 1 week or even 1 month making a video. If people don't want to watch your content, they simply don't want to watch your content.
If people don't want to eat a burger for $5, then they're not going to buy the burger for $5. Doesn't matter how good it is. Okay? It only matters if it's good enough for them. On that note, let me piss. Sorry, I'm drinking a lot of water. 1 moment, please. Give me 15 seconds. Did I piss on myself? Or are we good? Anyways. Alright. Alright, cool. Let's go. You wash your hands? Fuck. I actually need to. Hold up. I was fucking with my dick a lot. I was flopping that shit around like a Vienna sausage. Okay. Now I'm good. The rare instance where I actually have to wash my hands. All right, cool. Here we go. Like, I was like, okay, anyways, let's go.
The world doesn't care how much time you spend thinking or making a zero cycle, right? This is very relatable in real life, by the way, guys. The world genuinely does not care how much effort you put in.
Hey, boys, you want to eat this burger I spent 100 hours on? It's made of human feces and lamb semen. You want to eat it?
The world, as we live in, they only care about results. If the final result is not something that viewers want, then nobody's going to watch it. Even if you spend 20 billion hours on it, nobody's going to watch it, right? You don't show a face. You don't show a voice. You don't show anything other than a gameplay with your AI TTS voiceover, right? Do you really think, Dreamy, that your channel holds a competitive advantage over countless other content creators, not to mention countless other zero cycle content creators out there? Zero cycle by itself, like I mentioned, is a very niche topic. And people, they objectively, they want to watch unit guides. They want to watch pre-release pool opinions, right? They want to watch special game mode guides like Storm Disaster and Golden Gears, which none of which is what your channel is known for. Your channel is known for Arc Knights, and then you transition into zero cycles, right? So,
and now it's known for you being a bitch. Said it since day one. Don't get angry when I call you a bitch if you're acting like a bitch. And now, Dreamy, you will forever be known as that one dumb bitch.
Respectfully, it is time to wake up from this sense of entitlement. The world isn't out to get you. The people will want to watch what the people want to watch. It really is just not that deep. Alright, so that is that. And now, finally, the final case study I'm going to give to you guys is between Dreamy and myself, right? I alone, the honored one. Okay,
that's cringe.
Kind of cringe.
He knows.
I will lay the final nail on IR Dreamy's coffin. So let's start from this comment where Dreamy noticed Vulcan is reacting and translating a CN tier list for another gacha game, which is Reverse 1999. And then they start to cook that myself, as well as Tenten, a Genshin content creator, we are thieves by stealing content from the CN community. Dreamy then claims I'm shameless and that my viewers...
Oh my god, bro. I heard the same shit when I played Arc Knights. I remember I was too good at Arc Knights, and Dreamy was convinced that I was stealing my strats from CN. No, bro. It's a Mickey Mouse game made for mobile players. It's not that deep. You put the square block in the square hole. You put... what the fuck was his name? Silver Ash out, and he kills everything in one fucking swing.
Viewers are subbing to a guy that can't do shit without CNTCs. And then, of course, the community at this point is just completely being brainwashed by Dreamy, just like how Ghetto just brainwashed all her minions under them. I mean, most of Pokey's viewers have low IQ to begin with, right? They then proceed to become salty, right? They're envious because my videos are farming mad views, right? They are farming mad views compared to Dreamy's zero cycle content, right? So why is Dreamy not getting the views that they should be entitled to? So Dreamy, sit down.
They signed a contract. You will get 50k views no matter what you upload because you tried your hardest, and a good noodle star and a kiss on the forehead.
Because this will be a lesson for you, not as someone that absolutely hates your guts, because me personally, I hate snakes in real life. I cannot stand, like I mentioned at the start of the video, I'd rather have 100 haters saying shit to my face than one fella or one friend that pretends to be your friend talking shit behind my back, right? I absolutely cannot stand you. But that aside, between content creator to content creator, you think that the content I make on my channel, or as anyone, as a matter of fact, as long as we are reacting to CN content or repurposing CN content, we are basically Artambo 2.0, right? We're stealing things from Bilibili. So first off, Dreamy, if you think yoinking the Bilibili content, if you want to react to Bilibili content, if you think CN is the magical potion that instantly gives you hundreds and thousands of views and exposure, I urge you to go ahead and try it, right? There's hundreds, if not thousands of videos on Bilibili, all there, waiting for the great Dreamy to react to. And the best part is, you don't even have to
go ahead. And the video will be like this. Hello, guys. Today, we are reacting to this Honkai Star Rail video. Wow, they really are trying hard. I would like to have a disclosure. No matter how good you think they are, I am much better. I am the greatest Honkai Star Rail player ever invented. I also created Pela. Make sure that you know, before continuing, I am the best.
Your own zero cycle anymore. You don't even have to translate. All you have to do is literally...
I should be the only one getting praise for playing Honkai Star Rail.
React to the CN zero cycle. Because let's be real, CN zero cycle has been done way ahead in advance. They come up with the craziest zero cycle. So if your channel is based on zero cycle, why not just go ahead and react to their content? You wouldn't have to spend so much time making your own zero cycles. Just react and you will get the views, right? Because that's all there is to it. People won't just watch your video because of the word CN on them. People watch videos, or rather people watch content because it's something that gives value to the player base. My content, whenever I were to make a CN guide or that kind of stuff, I completely transform the content that I find from Bilibili. I present them in my own ways. I make my own guides. I make my own slides. And I come up with my own format. Dreamy, I think what you don't realize is that if I'm not the one covering this content on YouTube, literally no one else on YouTube is covering this. Literally no one else is doing.
I don't think Dreamy realizes Mr. Pokey is an asset. He allows us to bridge the gap between CN community and EN. And now, sure, someone else could do that. And to be honest, go ahead. Go ahead. But it's Mr. Pokey's delivery and personality that really transcends the videos. And you'll know that because his Twitch viewership is insane no matter what he does, even if he's not reacting to CN strategy. A lot of people are there, the majority of people are there for Mr. Pokey, not just the guides. He's funny as fuck, he's charismatic, and he's witty. And to be honest, he's pretty fucking hot. It's not just because he reacts to CN, but I greatly appreciate people like Mr. Pokey because I like knowing what CN's saying because I'll be real, Hoyoverse does not give a fuck about global players.
Doing the Mr. Pokey, hey guys, Mr. Pokey here, back with another video. Literally no one else is streaming the way I do. Literally no one else is making the video the way I do.
True.
No one is translated the way I do. Everything is done by me and myself alone. And my viewers like me for who I am, not because I'm just some AITTS that types into a script and let my ChatGPT come up with my everything and just watch all of my shit, right? I have a personality. Right. People like my personality. People watch my content.
And they also like Pokey because he's my son. And they know they have a responsibility to watch my baby boy while I'm away. So, there's also that.
Perhaps you can try adopting to your own videos next time, right? Maybe, just maybe. So, saying that my viewers are subbed to a guy that can't do shit without CN content?
Insane.
Well, respectfully...
God motherfucking damn! Hold up. Let's get that number up real quick. Boys, if you have not subbed to Mr. Pokey yet, I recommend that you do. And he's also gotten 1.7K new subs today. Today. Good shit. Let's get that shit up there, boys.
I go to sleep every single day, if I can even get any sleep at all, with no guilt or no hatred, right?
And the worst thing is, Mr. Pokey is one of the most inspirational people that I've ever met. He works a full-time job and still streams full-time because he loves this shit so much. And he is a hard-working motherfucker. And it makes me happy because that's a hard life. A lot of people who have been dealt the hand that he was dealt would say, hey, it's too hard. Nah, fuck no. I'll stream anyways. Nah, I'd win. It's an inspiration. There's a lot of people who just say, I have a job, I can't stream that much. Mr. Pokey says, hey, fuck it. I'll do it anyways. I did the same shit. Okay? I was drowning in debt. Okay? I had no idea what to do. And I said, I'm in college, I can't stream. You know what I did? I just fucking said, fuck it. I'm gonna just quit my goddamn job. I'm gonna just quit fucking college. I don't recommend it. I'm reckless as fuck. But I knew I wanted it. And he knows he wanted it. Now, he's doing a lot more calculated. He's a lot safer. I just quit everything. I said, fuck it. I'll just be a YouTuber. I'll just make it. I know I'm funny. I'll be annoying as shit until people like me. I respect the fuck out of Mr. Pokey. High risk, high reward? Absolutely.
I have no enemies. So I hope that you yourself can feel the same way. And just a little for your information, a Chinese translator earns roughly $60,000 a year. So if it was so easy, right? It was so easy just stealing CN content. Perhaps you could consider picking up this language, right? And just make it out there and just be another translator, right? I'm not sure what language you speak. Just be another translator. And I'm sure people will love to watch your content, right? Don't worry about it. I'll wait.
Well, they don't even have to. They can just AI it into English. They already use it. Might as well just AI it into English. There you go. Boom. Easy views, Dreamy. Go ahead.
Because I'm pretty sure this $60,000 a year, it'll pay way more than what YouTube is paying you right now. And with that...
God damn! Bro called him poor in 4K. Holy shit, man. Get back to the old patty flipper line, bub. Holy gigacket. This guy's fucking basehead. Holy shit.
We've come to the end of today's content. This is not a joke. This is a pretty serious video. Like I mentioned at the start, if you are any content creator or if you're a viewer or anybody from the Honkai Star Rail community and you have noticed that Dreamy has been talking shit about you, talking shit about your panel back, feel free to reach out to me or my community at discord.gg/pokeysvillage, right?
Or me, just DM me on Twitter.
We're a very active community, talking about Honkai Star Rail on a daily basis. It's just, to sum everything up, Suguru Dreamy, right? Sit the fuck back down, right? Get off your high horse and show a little bit more respect to content creators that are literally helping you grow, right? Maybe we're competitors, maybe we're not, but your viewers, Vulcan, They are literally the lifeline of a channel. To actively tell, don't subscribe to Vulcan, right? Oh my god, the majority of humankind are dumb. You know what? It speaks for itself, right? You're too much of a pussy to say in public, and I will expose you for the fraud that you are, right? And that's all for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.
What a banger fucking video. Get him. What a rat fuck piece of shit. Hey, boys, what do I always say? There are people who get that I'm right, and there's people who don't get that I'm right yet. Called this shit 4 years ago, boys. Told you. It'll always come around. And old Baldy, I'll be around, and I'll watch, and I'll see as you fall, and guess where I'll be? I'll be here, laughing the whole time, because I told you so. I don't worry about it all. People who need what's coming will always get what's coming to them. Told you I didn't cause shit in Arknights. That bullshit rumor is soon going to be put to rest. Imagine me being the hero the whole time. Dreamy, the biggest bitch I've ever met. Like, comment, subscribe, and check out the original video of Pokey. Support my homie's channel. And support Gotcha Smack, Vulcan, all those content creators that were mentioned. Appreciate y'all. I'm out. Insane. What do y'all think? Miss Pokey reveal? Yeah, I saw that. What do y'all think? She replied? Okay. Crazy accusations towards you? Tectone cut the brake lines on my 2012 Toyota Highlander and I'm now dead. It's true. I was the Toyota Highlander. Actually so good. Fob Master called you out on Twitter. Oh yeah, you want to see my response? It's already on YouTube. You can go watch it for your viewing pleasure. It's already on there, man. Look at that. I got canceled my full response. Paimon VA on you? I remember when he was allegedly trying to get some of us actors on his stream. His fans would come to my stream and beg me to show up on his. This is why I say allegedly, because I don't remember him ever asking me directly. But I do remember that I said no, specifically because another person I trust said they think he only wanted us on there to purposely make us say dumb stuff and make us look stupid. Which, to be fair, could not have been the case, but this was a person I very much trusted. And also, the way he reacted to the voice of a character, mind you. It's not fine, the voice of a character, but he was blaming the actor when it wasn't the actor's choice. The actor was just giving the client what they wanted. He was complaining about it. It made him seem like very not actor friendly. Okay, I don't want to listen. I don't want to go after this person, the VA of Paimon. Okay, it's fine. Okay, they don't know what they're talking about. It's okay. I actually actively made the voice actors go on to help them speak out against SAG-AFTRA. Okay, but the thing is, I don't want to weigh in. I heard their perception of reality is a little bit skewed due to, you know what? Just don't worry about it. No hate towards Paimon's VA. It's okay. They made a dumb take. Is what it is. You know what? I'll just play Japanese. I'll just change the dub. Or sub. All right, that easy. Wow, taking maturing? Well, yeah, I mean, that person has been convinced that I hated them my whole streaming career because I said I don't like Paimon, so they think I'm attacking them personally. And that's like a real thing. Like, they actually think I have a problem with them because I don't like Paimon in the game. DM and clear your name. I have no interest in having a relationship or friendship with that person. Okay? Sorry. Relationship. I don't care. I truly don't. I don't need Paimon's VA to think that I'm a good boy. Okay, they can go there and follow their cozy dish. Don't worry, boys. Everything these motherfuckers are throwing at me, It's going to come back around. It's going to come back around. Doesn't matter. And I will be there. I will be there to harvest. We'll all be good. All right. Anything else, boys? Oh, Dreamy response? What's this? Addressing Mr. Pokey in his most recent drama video. Let me preface this by saying I don't monetize drama, so what you'll only get from me is a community post. You're not doing a community post because it doesn't get you money. You're doing a community post because you got bitched and you don't want to make a video that's going to get views. Also, if someone digs up screenshots to find dirt from a person on their own server to make a drama video out of it, I feel like that says more about the person who's digging dirt and making the drama video. Yeah, you hear that? It's Mr. Pokey's the bad guy because he called me out on my bullshit. It's the FBI's fault they pulled up all my logs and went into my house and raided my home. What a stupid fucking take. Also, my channel is explicitly about showcase and guide, which is why I don't particularly give my takes opinions that you see on a separate video. Specifically, I don't try to sell myself or my personality. It's all about showcase and guides, nothing else. Good, because you have none to begin with. Now, let me address each point Mr. Pokey made in this video. Unfortunately, the post is too long, so I'll put everything in a Google document. I'm not reading that. Lastly, I'll say this. You go to my channel, literally no drama video, just my showcases and guides. I don't give my takes, opinions, etc. because I don't try to sell myself or my personality. Outside my channel, I consider myself just another player like anyone else. So if you see me rant, talk shit, etc., that's just me being unhinged like most players. Oh my God. At the very least, I don't bring this to others. I don't go to someone else's channel to make a comment about their shitty content. I don't make dramas to monetize. Debunking Dreamy's claims. Never forget? Absolutely. Click the doc, bro. It's hilarious. Okay. Let's see. Let's read the document. Y'all want to read this shit? I'll read all of it. I will read all of it. Okay. Here we go. He mentions how my server's not private server, so everything I say is exposed publicly to those 4K members. True. This is already an attempt to basically Dreamy is talking shit in a public server, which is wrong. No, it's not. Next. Dreamy has a god complex and believe they are better than everyone else. Obviously, he's just pulling this out of nowhere because never have I stated this to be the case. Well, I've never said that I had a god complex, so it's not true. Dreamy, sweetheart, you are fucking stupid. I'm sorry. You are so stupid, you don't even get your own actions. Not only do you don't understand other people's actions, you're so fucking dumb, you don't get your own. It's insane. And viewing them as dumb or monkeys. I only said majority are dumb. But I never insulted anyone as a monkey. He didn't say that. He said Ghetto said that. And you saying the majority of people are dumb is still you saying that they're dumb. They're so stupid, they don't get their own actions. It was a joke. Holy fuck. Dreamy thinks they're entitled to all the views because they spent all the effort making those zero cycle clears. I mean, what else can I say? It's mostly just Pokey always putting words in my mouth. You literally said I put so much more effort than these people. Where are my views? What are you talking about? The thing between me and Yellow VV, even though they are a smaller content creator, I went to their channel personally to help address the whole thing. I even went to apologize for my mistake, which conveniently Pokey didn't add what he talked about. Because it was about your ego. And that when somebody does a similar strategy, you immediately assume that they're copying you with no proof. How dare they make another zero cycle content? How dare they play less smoothly? Which I never said, another attempt to vilify me. There was literally a screenshot. Yeah, the guy basically waiting his whole life to comment it. Whoa, to think what this is why context is important. We were specifically talking about the comment who was bragging about your 0 cycle clears. You wouldn't be so confused if you actually showed the full context. Shut the fuck up. What real strategy looks like video. While it might look like an underhanded jab, it is still addressed to your viewers, Mr. Pokey. Oh my God. So they admit it and they don't get that they just admitted it. Jesus Christ. And also, if you say show the full context, why didn't you? Oh, that's right, because you fucking can't. This is one of the most aggressively stupid persons I've ever seen. They are actually weaponizing their incompetence. It is wild. Dreamy's relics are not attainable by the majority of player base, which is why I always tell people at the very least, keeping the eidolons to E0 makes it relatable to an extent. How does that take away the claim that your relics are not relatable? Do you not get that? You didn't even answer the same question. Me telling Athanasia that they don't need to sub to Vulcan. Yes, who am I to force my subs to sub to a content creator they don't like? It's called being cordial and respecting your peers. Who are you to force your subs? You're not forcing them to do anything, but telling them they actively don't need to sub is so weird. You literally told your community not to subscribe to Vulcan YouTube. So Athanasia, a single member of my Discord is my whole community. If you say that, more people than just them will see it. Well, dude, I said it on a microphone to thousands of people, but I was directing it to one person. What an idiot. A huge majority of mankind are dumb. If it was said by me, you'd make a big deal out of it. If you said by literally almost anyone, you won't mention it. It's because you have a fucking ego god complex and it supports the fucking narrative that you think everyone else besides you is stupid. There are some who branch from HSR to R1999, but sadly, there are like Gotcha Smack and Vulcan. Even Gotcha Smack said it's fine that himself to disagree with someone else. I don't particularly like Smack for two things. He made a drama out of a deleted comment. Some of his guides are questionable. So you admit that that's what you said. Someone, I mean, like, bro, anybody with above room temperature IQ would see through this bullshit. They are literally trying to gaslight and manipulate. Apropos, I know, right? They're trying to gaslight and manipulate their audience and something that they convince them they never said this shit. Insane. Someone else is stealing views for this time. You know where that screenshot was from? From the private Discord that me, Pokey, and other HSR creators are at. Basically, it's not even a public Discord, but Pokey basically exposed himself that in this case, if you did anything wrong, he will expose you even if it's not from a public Discord. Well, I was trying to be a bitch in private. It's his fault for exposing me. Bro, you were still a bitch. Jesus Christ. There's literally no reason. There is literally no reason to read this shit. They are a waste of a time content creator with waste of time words being spilled. They're just a fucking moron. And you know what the worst thing is? This post has likes. How the fuck? Dumb bitch. Just my opinion. Anyways, it's been fun. Hey, be back again in the morning. There will probably be somebody else talking about how much of a bad guy I am. Feel free to link me that shit in the morning. If not, react, content, gaming, Poppy's Playtime Chapter 3. See y'all tomorrow. Appreciate the fuck out of y'all. Appreciate the follows. Appreciate the subs. And just remember, boys, don't believe everything that you see on the internet. You ever got a question about anything I've ever done? Feel free to reach out to me personally. I appreciate the fuck out of all y'all. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay? Have a good fucking night. I'm going to raid Zach. Tell him I said yo. And I will see y'all later. Okay? See y'all tomorrow. See y'all tomorrow. Y'all down or what? I hope so. See y'all soon. Dismantle that shit piece by piece by piece. No cherry picking. I take all information. I break it down bit by bit. These dumb fucks will not take me down. They will do nothing. I will make them eat my shit and they will enjoy it. Not taking this shit like a dog. And I also do not give a fuck. I'm going to sleep like a baby. I'm going to play some TFT and I'll see y'all later. Tell Asman I said, yo, appreciate you guys. Okay? Good vibes today. Good looks. Good shit, boys. Okay? You make the community seem very welcoming, very inviting. I appreciate that. Just know, you guys are just a part of my stream as I am a part of my stream. I need you guys. Okay? So thank you for being here. I hope to see you guys early again tomorrow. And yeah, see y'all then. Later, boys. I'm out. Bye-bye.